Well done, my beloved child. You have run the race, and now you're home. Welcome to the place where you belong. What will it be like when tears are washed away, and every broken thing will finally be made whole? What will it be like when I come into your glory, standing in the presence of a love so beautiful? I'm waiting my whole life for that day. I will live my life to hear you say, well done, my good and faithful one. Welcome to the place where you belong. Well done, my beloved child. You have run the race, and now you're home. Welcome to the place where you belong. What will it be like when I hear that sound? All of heaven's angels crying out, singing holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Singing holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Well done, my good and faithful one. Welcome to the place where you belong. Well done, my beloved child. You have run the race, and now you're home. Welcome to the place where you belong. Well done.
I suppose we should get going.
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Chicago. Chicago. Chicago, Steve-O. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, looky there. It's Wednesday. Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 studio, Chicago. What's going on, everybody? Got to get those vocal cords all warmed up. Chicago. Say it with me, Steve-O. Chicago. We are live on YouTube and Twitch.tv. You choose whichever platform you'd like to hang out with us. You decide. Twitch.tv. Or you guys can go to YouTube, Star 88 FM. Of course, we upload on iTunes. And we have an app. Did we get the app all fixed yesterday?
So it wasn't our app, actually. It was the network here.
Oh.
It was having problems pushing everything out. So we'll find out.
Yeah, well, download the app if you haven't yet. It's free, and we're on demand there. It's a pretty cool app. It's easy to use, and if not, everybody, I think, I don't know about Droid people, but isn't the YouTube app, like, that's one of the apps that's, like, on your Apple phone. So everybody's got it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can
Kind of forget that, sometimes. People get used to, doing the iTunes thing, and then they freak out, if it didn't get uploaded. And it's like, dude, just go to YouTube, man.
I know.
Just go there. Man, we got an early caller. Is this Robert in, where is this, Texas? Robert, good morning.
No.
Oh.
No, this is Lauren. I just wanted to say good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Lauren?
But you got to, if you're starting the day with us, you got to do vocal warm-ups with us as well. So we're going to need your best shaka.
Chicago.
Shaka! Beautiful.
Not bad.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Where are you calling
Thanks.
from,
How
Lauren?
are you guys this morning?
We're good.
Yeah.
Just living the dream.
It's early, though, man. I wish the show
I
was
know,
already
living the
over.
dream.
Gosh, I wish it was like 10 already.
Why?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Well,
No.
God bless you guys. I love you.
Aw.
You guys have a good day.
I mean,
Lauren.
that's
You're
it.
happy
That's
I'm on a
it.
Wednesday.
That's all you wanted to do? You just wanted to say
I
hi?
did. Yeah, just say good morning.
Love you,
Well,
Lauren.
good morning. We love you. Thank you for the call.
See you later, alligator. Oh,
Okay.
sweetheart. See, that's what I love that. You guys just need to call in and
I know.
say hi and hang up. That's cool. We need more of that. Appreciate it,
Just
Lauren.
say hi and
Yeah.
go away.
You don't
Wow.
have to do anything else. Just say hello. Makes us feel like you guys are actually listening, Makes us feel like we're real people and there's not some animal at the zoo that you guys just want to watch,
Heck yeah.
You guys can chime in as well. If you'd like to call in like Lauren, 505-338-3700. You can also text into the show. What's the live line number?
That's 505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. Remember, the Starmie chimed in saying the app is working. I'm using it right now. So
Good. Glad to hear that.
should be good to go. Toot toot!
Toot, toot. That was funny.
Already had a few people chiming in with that one this morning, actually. So,
Toot, toot.
yep. If
That's
you
your
missed
new
that,
thing.
catch
That's
us
your
on
new thing.
demand.
Toot, toot.
My new catchphrase.
Ocean Dream and the
The
boat.
boat!
Gosh, it's so stupid.
You know what I miss, though? It's cool that those are our names. What happened to the Joe and Jeter show, man?
Oh, they died.
Oh,
man. Tragic death.
It was really sad, guys.
Car
they
accident.
were, oh, man, that's what you're going with? Car accident?
Yeah,
How boring.
yeah.
See, and here I was going to say they threw a party in a barn.
A
all right?
barn?
Yeah, Brooks and Dunn opened, and they were real excited. And then the headliner, Clint Black, came out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they forgot it was in a barn, and they were doing like the pyro and fireworks. Barn caught fire.
No kidding.
Everyone died.
Oh, my gosh. It's
Real tragic.
terrible.
Yeah, real tragic.
Wow. Why did everybody have to die, though?
Well, because
Didn't
the
Clint
barn,
Black
like,
and Garth
yeah.
Brooks and Dunn? Did you say
Yeah.
Brooks and Dunn?
Yeah,
They
Brooks
died?
and Dunn. Well, Brooks
They're
and
not
Dunn,
dead.
they were the opener, so they left early.
Oh.
So yeah, they weren't there for the fire.
But Clint
What?
Black is,
Clint Black is
he's toast.
he's charred.
Okay. That's not funny, man. I like you joking around about stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay. It's cool to kill off our characters, but
Yeah,
it's
because they're not
okay.
real.
Oh.
Clint Black is a real person.
Yeah, I know, and it was really tragic.
What?
It's what makes it worse, man. Joe and Jeter show.
Okay.
Gosh, I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I right?
Man, we got a lot to do.
Yeah.
This is going to be a huge show today. I
Well,
don't
it is
even know
Wednesday,
where
my
to
dudes.
Start,
You
what I'm
know?
saying? I don't even know where to start. You want some good news? You want some? I know you can relate to one of these stories coming up here in a little bit. It's
Okay.
about sleeping with your dog in bed.
Ugh. Dude, I've been trying. I've been testing it. We
Chrissy
should go
loves it,
there.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. But that's because the dog sleeps on me.
Yeah.
Like, he takes up my half of the bed. Yeah,
I
gosh.
know. The days I have to, or nights, excuse me, when I have to sleep with Vader, it's like, gosh, he just wants to
Okay,
cuddle, and I hate to
okay.
cuddle. Ugh.
Vader is like
Ugh.
the size of a football. All right.
A little bit bigger.
My dog is the size of the Nothing and Never-Ending Story.
That's true.
He is a beast, and he's big and lanky, and he's got long legs, and
That's
he
funny.
makes me absolutely crazy. So,
Well, according to a study out of New York, they found that women sleep better when they're sharing their bed with their dog.
really?
Yeah.
Then with a human?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's always the woman who wants to have the pet in the bed.
No, that's true. Chrissy really does want
Usually
Rocket
the
in
guy
bed.
just is like, no.
See, and here's why I think she wants the dog in bed. She keeps complaining about her back. And she's going, Steven, we need a new mattress. So here's what I think is happening. She's letting the dog sleep in the bed so that I will realize how uncomfortably small our bed is because we just have a queen.
Oh, yeah.
So she's banking on me finally getting frustrated enough to A, get her a new mattress, but B, upgrade to a king.
Yeah.
I know it. Because that's her like little, hey, you know what'd be great? A new mattress. You know what'd be great?
Yeah.
New mattress. Let's put the dog in bed with us.
You know how Chrissy and I are the same person?
Yeah.
This is what you need to do. You need to pitch this to her. And I don't know if you've already pitched this to her.
Separate beds? I'll sleep on the
Separate?
couch?
No.
She can sleep with
no.
the dog?
You get 2 single beds in
Okay.
there. Like they did in the, Ozzie and Harriet days?
Yeah, sure.
Back in the 50s.
Yeah, totes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they had 2 beds in their bedroom. What do you think Chrissy would say about that? Because I really feel like, because I would be okay with that. I feel like Chrissy would be okay with that too.
See, this is where you guys differentiate.
Really?
Because when we sleep in the same bed, you don't like touching toes. She loves touching toes.
She likes touching toes?
Yeah, just toes.
Ooh.
Just like feet.
Really?
Yeah. Just feet. Bodies this
You know
like,
what?
far
Doesn't,
away.
you know what? I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah. So can't sleep in separate beds.
Do you
like
wear
the 40s.
socks in bed?
No, gross.
Yeah, right. I feel like I'm drowning.
It's nasty.
I feel like I'm so claustrophobic if I wear socks in bed.
Yeah.
I can't really even wear anything because I get all tangled up. How do people wear clothes in bed?
Yeah.
And then when you roll over, you get all tangled up. I feel like I'm in a coffin. It's terrible.
See, and I just got a reminder from a member of the Star Army. But what about that roof? Priorities. Still haven't fixed our roof.
You got to fix that before you get a bed.
Yeah, shout out to our insurance that denied everything.
Sorry.
So they're like, nah, man, it was just built poorly. I'm like, oh, who knew?
Sell Rocket, man.
Apparently you guys did. And that's why you insured us, so you could always say no. Yeah. Remember the Star Army saying Chrissy is a genius at this point.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna eventually get her a bed.
Yeah.
But priorities. I need a roof. You need a roof over your head more than you need a bed. And
Yeah, but it's really over
house?
the garage, so it's not really affecting you
Okay.
guys. So
It's directly over Jean Grey. That's my car.
Well, here's the deal. This is in the study. They found that women who shared their bed with dogs went to bed earlier, kept a better sleep schedule,
Okay.
and got disturbed and woken up less often during the night.
Meanwhile, the husband.
Doesn't matter what the
Oh,
husband
gosh.
goes through or feels.
I don't like this.
They didn't study whether men sleep better with dogs or other people, but they did find one other detail. Sleeping in bed with a cat.
Ugh.
Do you think that has the same effect?
No.
No?
No, because they're like little balls of awful. I don't think it has the same effect.
Good job.
Yeah.
Does not have the same effect.
Because dogs, they're almost like a human, you know?
Yeah, women who had a cat in bed got worse sleep than women who
There
had
you
a
go.
dog or
Yeah.
a person with them.
See? Gosh, we need to share this with all cat people.
Do you think it's because, having a dog, and women sometimes, they can feel like they need protection. Not all women, just saying some. And maybe having the dog in bed, it's comforting. And It's
Maybe.
like, oh,
I will say, when Chrissy was out of
protected.
town for the, baseball tournament, I'm not going to lie, I was technically the one that started the dog in bed trend.
Oh, my gosh. Did you feel safe?
I let Rocket sleep with me.
Did you feel safe? Yeah.
It's my
Did you get
fault.
scared when he wasn't there?
I mean, I like my dog. I pretend like I don't like my dog because he frustrates me to no end.
Yeah.
But I like my dog.
But so you guys usually sleep with Rocket in the bed, or he usually sleeps in his
Never.
crate?
He's always crated.
Yeah,
And then
that's the way to
for
do
the
it.
first time in his little dog existence, he's like 3 at this point. I was like, you know what? It's just me in this giant house without children, and I just need I need something. So I let him sleep in bed
Gosh,
with me.
I feel like he'd be the most annoying dog to sleep with, too.
Dude, he actually just curls up on the end
Really?
of the bed.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah, but he always had to have a hand, like a paw, or his head on my leg.
Ah, that's cute.
So if I rolled and moved away, I just feel this little boop, just one paw.
He's a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy, Rocky. Okay.
Kim says I must not be a normal woman. If my dogs sleep with me, I can move and I can't sleep, but I have 2 big old boxers. So, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. New study found women sleep better when they're sharing their bed with a dog than with another person or with a cat.
Remember the Star Army said prayers for us and safe travels? They're hoping for a Cowboys win. My wife and I are leaving for Dallas this evening driving to go to the Thursday night football game. Go Cowboys. Man. However, my wife is a Saints fan. One of us will come back happy, the other divorced. Sorry, Cowboys. You're going to get crushed.
Yeah?
So, yeah. The Saints.
Yeah,
I love how
know.
Cowboys fans forget how bad they really are and how great the Saints really are. I'm sorry, Dak Prescott is going to get eaten alive by that defense.
Gosh. All right.
We'll see what happens.
Prayers going out to...
I'm just trying to prepare you. We don't know.
Okay.
Just live line. So I'm just trying to prepare you, man. Get ready now. Happy wife, happy life. You're getting smoked by the Saints.
All right. If you'd like to chime in, feel free. We're on YouTube and Twitch.tv. Maybe share your awkward bedroom habits. Is that a topic?
No.
Okay.
Hey, coming up, I got a story.
Yeah?
Netflix is doing something with my absolute favorite children's author, and I squealed like a child this morning. So I got some good news.
Okay.
Got some good news.
Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Whether at home or in the workplace, we're all leaders. Become a better leader in this leadership moment with Craig Rochelle.
What we need to understand is that there's so much changing in the world today. In my notes, I made a list of just a few of the big things I'm thinking about. For me, it's important to understand that the way people relate is changing. The way they talk through social media and texting versus face-to-face. It matters in what I do. The way people shop is changing. That may impact your business. The way customers discover your business or the way people discover your ministry is changing every single day. The way people form a first impression about your business or your nonprofit is changing. The way people watch shows, listen to music, read or listen to books, the way they enjoy content is changing all the time. And so if you are not changing, you're falling behind.
That was Craig Rochelle on a Star 88 Leadership Moment. Hear more at life.church/leadership podcast. A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
You know, the most important thing we have to offer this world is the gospel of Jesus Christ. And, you know, when we are moved in our hearts by someone in need, and we should be, and I want you to know that this church does so much to help hurting people, not only in our own community, every single day, providing food, providing clothing, providing the needs for people that are, you know, having hard times. We do these things. But here's what we also do. Whenever we go and do any kind of a relief work, we do it to also proclaim the gospel. Hey, man, you shouldn't proselytize. What do you mean by proselytize? If by proselytize you mean pressure people to believe, well, we don't do that. If you mean by proselytize, we say, if you don't believe in Jesus, you can't have the fresh water. We don't do that. We distribute it.
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
You called me from the grave by name. You called me out of all my shame. I see the old is passed away. The new has come. Now I have resurrection power living on the inside, Jesus.
Chris Tomlin, Resurrection Power at Star 88, 624.
High today. Not very high because
really?
winter.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be nice today.
55.
Okay, that's not bad.
Meh.
No. Okay with that.
Meh.
Means probably 60.
Sure.
Maybe. Meh.
Nah.
Meh. Meh. Should I hit the button?
High today of 55.
Meh.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. How is everybody feeling out there? Okay? Doing okay? All right. Good, good, good. Remember, you guys can always hit us up. Maybe you just want to be anonymous. You don't want it to be on the air. Just let us know. But, you know, we're always here to pray for you. If you need some advice. Hey, we know a lot of great people, and we can always pass it on to somebody else that has wisdom. We're just a couple knuckleheads. What do we know? We know a couple things, I guess.
I keep going back and forth with Dallas fans already.
Yeah?
Yeah, speaking of knowing
They're
things
all
and not,
heated up.
I get it. Dallas has a better ranked defense than the Saints. And so I said things this morning, and everybody's like, no way, bro! And I'm like, listen, I would love to see Dallas put up a fight against the Saints. I think the only team that's going to, quote, put up a fight is when the Rams take them on again in the NFC Championship game.
Yes, yes, yes.
You care so hard about football.
Just please keep
so
talking.
hard.
I'm so fired up.
I just don't think it's going to be that good of a game.
Yeah?
I think Drew Brees is going to drop like 49. You see 7 times 7. That's a lot of touchdowns.
Wow.
He's just going to whoop,
Okay.
whoop. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna root for the Cowboys then. There you go. I still don't have a team. Well, I guess I'm a Lions fan. Detroit Lions fan.
Gosh, so weird. By the way, shout out to our girl Britt, who yesterday was trying to like take a weird selfie thing while doing Pilates and dropped her phone on her nose.
Oh my
and
gosh,
now
Britt.
is bleeding out in her brain. Yeah. At least that's what she's been thinking since
Is she
3
up
a.m.
right now?
Yes.
Britt, you call us right
we've
now.
been we've been talking because I'm going, dude, you're not dying. Ladies, why do you do this? Like something happens and immediately it's like WebMD. WebMD is my least favorite website in existence because now you can like Google to find out how many different ways you're dying, but you're not dying.
Well, maybe she is. How do you know? I mean, those
She's not dying.
she's got like the brick iPhone, like the one that's the biggest. And then you ever had that happen?
Right. But
That
it'd be
hurts.
like leaning down to like kiss your kid and him jumping up and boom, like headbutting
Yeah,
you in the face.
concussion, dude.
You don't have a concussion. It's called a bruise.
Hey, man.
Of course it hurts. You got hit in the face.
Does she have a hematoma? Britt, you need to call us. Do you have a hematoma? All
Please
right.
don't call. Please, it's too early.
If you have a hematoma,
Yo,
you need to
it's
go to
too
the
early.
ER, okay? Urgent care right now. You know, headache, don't go to sleep. If you go to sleep, you might not wake up. You know what I'm saying? If you're dizzy, you probably have CTE now. You know what happens? Your husband has CTE. Now you do. Yeah, Seth was telling me he's had like 5 concussions because he played college football. He's had like 5 concussions. That's insane. He's going to die when he's 50.
No, stop it, dude.
Britt's going to have to change his
I can't
diapers.
fathom her alone.
At 50, you're going to be changing Seth's diapers because he has CTE. It's very sad.
Oh, this is so great. Seth told her she's a baby, and those are almost exactly the
gosh.
words I said. Stop being a baby.
Well, she is kind of a baby, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I guess I shouldn't tell her to stop. It's like in her nature.
And you know what? I'm proud that she went to hot Pilates yesterday. Good job.
You know what? To be fair, I didn't tell her she was being a baby. I said, quote, "You are such a baby, 5 exclamation points." End quote.
Gosh,
So-
I was having the hardest time going to the gym yesterday. I mean, it was one of those days I just didn't want to go. Here's the thing that I've come to realize.
Yeah.
I am just lazy. Like, I have the lazy gene.
You just got that?
Yeah. I just finally realized I'm just straight up lazy. Because I don't have a lot going on during the day after work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why can't I just sit? I'm going to sit at home anyways and probably just watch TV or binge watch on my phone. Why can't I be on a treadmill working out? You know, it's the same thing, except I'm actually moving my body. you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like the mindset that I'm going into is like, okay, at least I can just go to the gym and I can watch something while I'm on the treadmill or something. And, but man alive, it was so hard yesterday. And you know what, Britt? You're the one who inspired me because when you were in your car not wanting to go into hot Pilates, I remembered that. And then you went and I'm like, well, if Britt can do it, I can do it.
Oh,
and
gosh.
I did it. I did it, guys.
I napped so hard yesterday.
Yeah?
Oh, you know when you nap so hard, you wake up and like even your shoulders asleep? Like it was like, dang, I slept so hard.
Britt, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Britt? Are you okay?
Oh, gosh.
I do. What is a hematoma, a bruise?
Oh,
It's a giant lump on your head.
You see, this is
bump.
what happens. You use medical terms, and then now she thinks she's got everything.
Do you have a bump on your head?
No, I just have a bruise on my nose. It looks
See,
like
a bruise
pimple.
is worse than a
Right.
hematoma.
No, a bruise is. That's exactly what I said you were going to have. A bruise. Because it's
Ugh.
like you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to die.
Okay, so I looked it up, and it says that anything over 60 grams of, 30 or 60 grams of trauma on your nose, you should see the doctor. And so then I converted the pounds of an iPhone X to grams, and it's a lot. It's like 173 grams.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Get your butt to the ER right
Listen,
now.
Sherlock Holmes, you're not dying.
You better get out of there.
The only thing you're going to
Okay,
die
let
of
me
is
tell
like
you-
stress-induced
listen.
heart attack because you're so anxious about everything in life.
This is what I'm confused about. So we took Jake into the movies last night, and I had a milkshake.
Yes.
And so then we got home, and I was like
you
so
vomit?
tired. It was only like 8:30, and so I wanted to go to bed. And then I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, and my stomach was hurting. Are you
CTE.
saying something?
It's called gas, okay? It's called being
called
lactose
CTE.
intolerant.
It's called concussion.
You had too much
It's called
milkshake.
you don't
okay?
need to fall asleep because
Lots
you might
of
not wake up.
sugar. No, shut
I
up.
woke up. You guys, I have such a bad headache. So at like 3 o'clock this morning, I was Googling, and it says I'm going to die.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course it says you're going to die.
Yep.
Gosh. Stop drinking milkshakes. They're bad for your health.
That depends on what kind of
No,
milkshake, you know?
no. What movie did you go see?
We took him to see The Grinch.
Oh.
Nice.
Why? Why
We
would you do
lo-
that?
No, we loved it.
Oh,
it was
really?
so cute.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
You chose The Grinch for his first movie ever?
Yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry. Show me some more! It's like a really important thing in life, and it's
He
ruined
had
now.
such a good time, you guys. You should have seen his face. Like he didn't even bother the whole time.
Yeah,
he
see
was
there?
so excited. He had
What a
his
good
little pizza at Flicks.
Oh,
am I
a
allowed to
pizza.
say that on there?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that. You can say that you went to a lame theater. That's fine.
voted
That won Best of the City.
Best of the city, I'm just saying.
I did?
Any
Yeah.
moviegoer knows no.
Mm-hmm.
I love Flicks.
Yeah, of course you
That's
do.
the only theater
So
that
of course
we go
you do.
to.
You know why? Because it's not a movie theater. It's like a maid service where it's like, you know what I want to do? I want to be obnoxious and eat and like have people wait on me while I'm watching a movie and actually not really watch
Steve
a
was
movie.
the only one that gets
I hate
annoyed
Flicks.
by it.
I hate it.
Doesn't it?
I just want to watch a movie.
You know why? You know why he hates it though, right, Dad?
Why?
It's because everybody else likes it, and he's a 4.
Exactly. You know what? You're exactly right.
Not everybody
If
else
no-
likes it.
You know what?
I have
If
friends who don't
nobody,
love
if it wasn't a thing, and like it was going down the hole,
No.
Steve would be there.
Give me
That's
the
true.
giant recliner chair, bzzz, right? And
Hey,
like
no, you
space
know what?
from everybody else.
Gosh.
And yeah,
Ow,
that's what I
okay,
need.
Wait, you're talking a little too loud.
Oh,
Yeah,
This is
it's
what
all
I'm
right.
saying.
It's all right.
like sensory issues right now. The light and the sound.
Okay.
I think that
Seth
those
should
are all
stay home today.
concussion symptoms.
No.
Tell
Oh,
Seth to
gosh.
stay home
No.
today. You need help with the kids.
Brittany, you get your butt out of bed.
No, you
have
need-
two
stay in bed.
boys that depend upon you today.
Stay in bed.
It's called maybe I don't know.
Get an ice pack.
Stop doing hot Pilates because your body can't handle the stress. You had a giant
I have
tub
a
of
question.
popcorn. You had milkshakes.
Ugh.
Ugh, that's why you're sick.
I didn't have popcorn.
be
I do need I need the Stormy's advice though.
Oh.
Do you guys have a favorite child?
No, dude.
Yeah, are you kidding me? You really are going to ask Steve-O that?
Of course I don't.
Huh? Well, actually, I do. I'll admit it. 2 of my kids are little brats right
Yeah,
now.
that's true. That's true. Dex definitely has a favorite. So,
But no, I love my kids equally. I really do. And
Yeah.
if you're a good parent, then yes, you love your kids equally. But sometimes it's weird. Hold on a second. It's weird because Brody's so much younger than Jack and Luke that it looks like he's the favorite.
and that's what I have to keep reminding them because
Yeah.
Brody's life actually isn't nearly as cool as Jack and Luke's when they were little.
Right.
I spoiled the tar out of Jack and
Mm-hmm.
Luke when they were little. And that we went, dude, I surprised them with like, hey, fall asleep. And then they fell asleep and we woke up at Disneyland.
I
And
remember
I'm like,
that.
I'm like, are you kidding me? But Brody's spoiled because they're now teenagers and they see him getting like a toy at Walmart. And I'm
Exactly.
going, you guys are dumb. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
wish you could
okay,
remember being
here's-
little.
Here's my issue, and I think it's just because I don't like. Jaken's at a hard stage right
You don't
now,
like
and the baby
Jaken?
is like.
Well, he's 3. That's the worst age besides teens.
You still love him.
Do you think that's why?
No, like
Well, how
they
do
say
I-
terrible
how
2s,
do I
it's
know
terrible
I love
3s.
him?
It's the 3s are really bad because they're trying to test you and they're, you really have to follow through with the discipline at 3. I mean, you really do.
By the way, a doctor
Okay.
chimed in saying maybe you actually did break your nose because all of the symptoms you're describing means possible broken nose.
See
so,
there?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Two
I
other
told
people,
you
people, by the way, are with me that chimed in and said,
Take
I'm a
it
moviegoer.
serious.
I hate that place that you're talking of. See?
Take
Mhm.
it serious, Britt. Go and go get an X-ray.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
Do
go get it
not
checked
see.
if
You know
I'm
who's
still
angry
okay
right
later.
now? Husbands everywhere because she's wasting money.
No, that's why.
She's
that's
going
why
to
you
go
have
get an
insurance.
X-ray,
That's
and they're
why
going to
you
tell
have
her you're
insurance.
fine, and then your copay like $150 later.
Wait.
Better be safe than sorry.
Guys.
Oh God.
Yes.
But tell me, how do I know that I love Jaken? Because I feel closer to the baby right now, and I
Dude,
feel like an awful
love.
parent.
Dude,
Okay.
don't feel awful.
Here's
all right.
here's a question. There have been a couple times where you and Seth have come over and you walk in the door and you're like, ugh, I hate Seth right now because you guys got into some like crazy fight and you guys have to like hug it out for 20 seconds. But in the meantime, like you're like giving him dagger eyes and hating him because of something he said. Show me some more! In that time where you just like want to strangle him to death because he's your husband and he did something you didn't like, do you still love him?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
Good. You
Let's
love
go down.
Jaken. You're just being a mom who has to deal with a terrible 3-year-old.
And you're a stay-at-home mom, and
Yeah,
that's
dude.
hard work. It
Yeah.
really is. So
Yeah.
you need to make sure you're getting
Yeah.
breaks. All right.
Yeah. Speaking of breaks, your nose.
Thanks, guys.
And speaking of breaks, we
got
gotta go to
Keep you updated, okay?
Okay. Ice
All
pack,
right.
bro.
Hang in there.
Ibuprofen, ice pack, and also, WebMD suggests shutting your mouth for 1 to 2 hours.
Oh, that is
so,
not gonna
yeah. Just
Duct
no
tape,
worries.
I love you guys. Bye.
Oh, love you too.
Want to see that Instagram video, all right, of that nose? I'll check it out for you. She's so dramatic. Guys, pray for Seth.
Number 1 was stay-at-home moms. Number 1.
There you go.
See, Lauren says I have 2 boys, one 18 months and the oldest is 5. I got to admit, I have a fave just because I can't do the baby thing sometimes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's
It's
a
not your
favorite.
fave.
It just means you enjoy this season more.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Because there's no
So-
way you love one
No.
kid more than the other.
No
There's
way.
just- it's impossible.
Absolutely not.
All right, we got to
It's a
take a
season.
quick break, guys. Just
Yeah.
a quick one. All right. So if you want to chime in, give Britt some advice. If you think she might be dying, we'd love to hear from you.
Oh, I've got some advice. I just can't say it on the radio.
All right. We'll be right back. Hang out.
Rich Wilkerson Jr. reminds us that if we desire to lead, we must first learn to follow.
It's not just ministry to God, and it's not just ministry to believers, it's ministry to this world. That you and I, as we gather on Sunday, we're supposed to scatter for the rest of the week, and we're supposed to be the church at work, be the church at school, be the church in our neighborhood. It was Jesus who said, upon this rock, I will build my house, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Don't you love that idea that Jesus is giving for us? That we're to be such a progressive, such an aggressive church, that we're literally rescuing people from hell? How many here at Life Church, you want to be a church that's stepping out into the world, ministering to the world, and rescuing people? Come on, somebody give God a big shout of praise. We're to minister to the world. As a church, whatever we avoid, the devil will invade. We shouldn't be afraid. We shouldn't be ashamed. We should be bold and we should be courageous. And we should step out into the night with the light of Jesus. Amen?
That's a PowerPoint on Star 88.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Had as much of you as I can take. I'm so done, so over being afraid. I've gone through the motions, I've been back and forth. I know that you're thinking you've heard this before. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. Fear you don't own me. There ain't no room in this story. And I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not. Like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong. And I am free. Got my own identity. So fear you will never be welcome here. Take a minute, let it settle in. You probably never saw it coming. Something's gotta give, so I give up you. Oh, there's no room for you here, yeah, I've had enough. The no vacancy sign on my heart is lit up. In case you didn't hear it, here it is again. Oh, fear you don't own me. There ain't no room in this story. And I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not. Like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong. And I am free. Got my own identity. So fear you will never be welcome here. Is there anybody out there just like me? Anybody out there? Anybody needing fear to leave? Oh, yeah. If you don't know how to say it, sing along with me. Sing fear you don't own me. There ain't no room in this story. And I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not. Like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong, brave, and I am free. Got my own identity. So fear you will never be welcome here. Whoa. Goodbye, goodbye, fear. Whoa. You will never be welcome here.
The breakup song, Francesca Battistelli. It is Star 88. Good morning, 642.
High today at 55 degrees.
What's going on in the news today?
The all clear given after a scare at Walter Reed Medical Center.
People were told to shelter in place after reports of an active shooter.
President Trump is attacking General Motors over its decision to idle plants and lay off workers.
The president is threatening to cut all GM subsidies in response.
The NASA spacecraft that touched down on Mars has beamed back the first clear photo of its landing spot on the red planet.
Big winter storm is on the move. A lot of people are about to get hit with snow in the north and a deep freeze in the south.
3 American soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb near Ghazni in central Afghanistan.
Terrifying scene inside a school in Oklahoma. A pit bull getting into the school and authorities say attacking children, 3rd and 4th graders.
First Lady Melania Trump and Second Lady Karen Pence visiting the Red Cross to help put together comfort kits for troops overseas.
Nerve-wracking video shows a tourist clinging for life onto a hang glider in Switzerland.
He does say that he plans to do it again.
That's a crazy video, man. So crazy. I shared that yesterday. Brian Nixon came in and told us about it. Glad that guy lived, you know? Oh, welcome to the show. We're hanging out on YouTube and Twitch.tv. you guys want to watch the show, we upload every day. So if you only get a little bit of the show, what are people saying? What you giggling about over there?
Oh, no. I mean, Lauren said, hey, thanks, Start, for the T-shirt. Wore it to the gym this morning and got a few compliments and an amen. What? And then she realized she meant to put Star 88, not Start. Is that autocorrect?
Nice.
And then Mark said, yeah, I hate autocarp.
That's funny, guys.
He's a funny guy.
He sure is. He sure is.
Yeah.
You guys want to call into the show, 505-338-3700, and you can text in as well. What's the live line number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. I need a minute. I just read this.
So emotional, man.
Who's my favorite children's author, Dex? Who's my favorite children's author,
That
Dex?
Roald Dahl guy.
Yeah! You know me.
Yeah, dude. I know you. His name's Roald Dahl.
Listen, when Jack and Luke... See, Brody? Oh, gosh. When Jack and Luke were little, I bought the entire collection of Roald Dahl books because favorite children's author of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. There's this dude named C.S. Lewis. He wrote one chronicle thing, whatever. They were okay. Roald Dahl is the king of children's stories.
I know. You talk about him all the time.
He's my favorite. And when Jack and Luke were little, I bought the entire collection, and it was like, you guys pick. And they would alternate picking books, and I read just about every Roald Dahl book to them as children.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a tattoo? You love him so much.
I really do, actually. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, the BFG, Fantastic Mr. Fox,
yeah, man.
Witches, James and the Giant Peach. He has written so many phenomenal books. Well, I got good news. Netflix announced today they've signed a deal for the streaming rights to create a slate of animated event series based on all of his classic children's books, including Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, and the BFG.
Wow, animated, huh?
Yeah. So here's the cool thing. All the books have already been turned into feature films many a times over in the case of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But we're talking about like going solo, his memoir Boy, George's Marvelous Medicine. Gosh.
What's your favorite out of all
Danny
those?
the Champion of the World. My personal favorite is the BFG. I
Really?
read that to the boys multiple times. And then they made that movie and I was like, it was okay.
Really? I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was okay. So here's the thing, is they're actually going to create a Roald Dahl cinematic universe, kind of like the Marvel universe.
Okay.
Marvel really did something. You know what I mean? Everybody's mimicking that. So the press release describes it as an imaginative story universe that expands far beyond the pages of the books themselves. So it seems like what they're going to do is take various characters and storylines from his series of books and create this Roald Dahl world.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Quote, our mission, which is purposefully lofty, is for as many children as possible around the world to experience the unique magic and positive messages of Roald Dahl's stories. This according to Felicity Dahl, his widow. The partnership with Netflix marks a significant move toward making that possible and is an incredible, exciting new chapter for the Roald Dahl Story Company. Rawl would, I know, be thrilled. So,
Nice!
yeah, they go into production early this year, this next year, 2019. So,
Cool.
if
That's
you
cool.
are a fan of Roald Dahl,
That's cool, man.
Paul Short says Dr. Seuss, y'all. I mean, sure,
Dr. what?
when you're two, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Green eggs and ham, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Hmm.
I like my stories to have, I don't know, stories. Britt says mine is Matilda. See, so great.
Nice,
I
nice.
love Roald Dahl, man. Have you ever read a Roald Dahl book?
Oh, all of them.
I'm going to read them to you.
So many of them.
I'm going to read them to you.
No, I don't want you to read to me,
Okay.
man. I'm kind of over that stage in my life.
Okay. You're never over that stage in your life, dude.
Nobody
Are you
reads
kidding
books
me?
anymore.
Reading books out loud to my kids were really just an excuse for me to reread my favorite books from when I was a kid.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
That's awesome, man. And I love how your kids love to read. That's awesome.
yeah,
Not a lot of kids.
or at least hearing reading.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Last night, Luke actually was reading Romeo and Juliet for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it was fun. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is he a Montague or a Capulet?
He's neither. So last night he got to Act 3, so he was mostly just angry that Mercutio went down, and I'm going, I know, bro. And the only reason I knew is he goes, hey, Dad, what does sped mean? And I was like, what? Right, because I immediately thought of something like derogatory or negative,
right?
and I'm going, I'm sorry, what? Sped. Mercutio just said I am sped. And I'm like, wait, did you just say Mercutio? Are you reading Romeo and Juliet? And then I just sat down and got into this giant conversation about the Montagues and the Capulets and
That's cool.
Tybalt and Mercutio getting caught in the crossfires.
What does sped mean? What does he mean?
He was dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he was at his end. Like basically his life was sped to its completion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He was at his end. So it's the scene where he is dying. A curse on both your houses! A plague to you both!
It's good, man.
Montagues and Capulets, bro.
It's good.
When I was a kid, I really thought I was going to teach Shakespeare to high school students.
I know.
When I was an adult. That's real life.
Yep.
I'm a nerd.
He knows all of it, guys. He memorized
I
every
really
line.
do. Jack is really, really lucky and thankful that Mom wins and his name is not Horatio. Hamlet's best friend.
Steve doesn't even have to read the books anymore. He just acts them out.
I do.
You know, and it's like
I do.
It's like a live play.
Where to begin? Where to begin? Hamlet's
cool,
my
man.
favorite. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hamlet?
Hamlet.
Give me liberty!
No,
or give
that's
me
not.
death! Oh, wait, that's Patrick Henry.
That's not even, that's not even Shakespeare.
We the people!
No, still not.
Oh. Freedom!
No, none of these are British. Like, none of this.
With great power comes great. What? No.
Dude. Amazing. So there you go.
That's that Sword in the Stone story, right? Hamlet. Right?
Gosh, I hate you so hard.
Man, that's a movie they need to actually. Well, actually, I think they did.
I was just about to fight you to the duel.
Yeah.
Hamlet, dude. Kenneth Branagh. I saw it in the movie theater.
Yeah.
All 4 hours of it.
Did you see Arthur with Jax?
Oh wait, of course.
Jax Teller.
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Okay, but that was Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
So it was like action.
It was
and
awesome.
They turned it into this like, I've heard nothing good about the new Robin Hood. I haven't met a single person that's been like, you know what I loved? Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I heard
it's made like
bad.
$20 million worldwide, and I think it cost them over $100 million to make, so they just, it's not good.
Coming up, Dex and I are going to reenact the entire first act of Hamlet. It's going to be great.
Nice.
I'll be Hamlet. You can be the ghost.
The ghost?
Yeah. Spoiler alert. I don't want to say who the ghost is because you don't know right away who the ghost is.
Oh. Gosh.
Gosh, that's such a good play.
All right.
It's a tragedy.
You guys can chime in 505-338-3700. Coming up, we talked a little bit about Mars yesterday, and if you missed it, we had Brian in. It was awesome. He threw down some pretty good knowledge on us about Mars. And did you watch any of like the footage that came out of the spacecraft that they landed on Mars? Did you see any of it?
No.
During the break, I want to pull it up so you can watch it because, like, I was reading some of the comments and like 80% of the comments were like, "This is so fake," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I went back and watched it again. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this isn't real." Like, I think they actually faked this landing.
I didn't see it, but yesterday when you were talking about it, that's the first thing I joked about, it being on a soundstage in LA.
Yeah, seriously, it doesn't look real, and I don't know if it's... I have so many questions about this because it just looks ridiculous. Like, and who's filming the spacecraft that is landing?
So glad we're talking
you know what I'm
about
saying?
this.
Do they have like a little like drone that like follows it? I have so many questions about it, but it seriously looks like an anime. It almost looks like it's video game-ish. If you haven't seen it, you guys have to watch it and let me know what you guys think because I don't know. It's weird, but this thing lands 300 million miles away. It said it took them 17 months to get there, and it landed safely, which is cool if it really did happen. But I don't know, man. I think it landed somewhere in New Mexico. That's my thought.
I mean, I joked about it yesterday, and now apparently I wasn't wrong.
You know, I usually don't buy into the whole conspiracy thing. Let's face it, yes, I do all the time.
I'm like, what are you
But
talking about?
I mean, this one, I feel like maybe I might believe that this whole like moon landing thing is a joke. You know, NASA's not even real. Yeah, it's a production company in L.A. is what it is. You know.
Hate to say I told her so.
Also, people tried the new holiday drink at Starbucks. Apparently, it tastes like a Christmas tree. So, if anybody has tried that yet, I'd really like to know.
My wife will die.
Yeah?
She's allergic. So she's like, dude, that just sounds like allergies to me. Allergies.
We'll talk about that coming up. Good morning.
I got a poem I wrote.
Who's this? What's your name?
I'm going to read it to you. But first, I got some advice for Britt.
Okay.
Girl, you just need to toughen it up. I got a sliver yesterday. You don't hear me whining about it. Come on.
Did you get a splinter?
Anyway,
okay.
Let me read my poem, okay?
Right.
I'd like to dedicate this to all the fake news out there. There's so much of it. And the real news, like the earth is flat and we didn't go to the moon and all those real facts.
Yes.
But seriously, this one comes from my heart.
Okay.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. Okay, here comes the good part.
Okay.
But say a prayer. Pray for the other ones. At Christmas time. It's hard when you're out having fun.
What?
There's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears. And the Christmas bells that ring there
I think you wrote
are the clanging chimes of doom.
I've never heard
Wow, this is beautiful.
Well, thank God tonight it's them instead of you. And there won't be any snow in Tijuana at Christmas time.
What? Wait, what?
The greatest gift they'll get this year is life. Oh, where nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow, just
That's
pepper
beautiful. Well,
spray.
we gotta go.
Do they know it's Christmas time at all?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Here's to you.
Nope, still go.
Raise a glass for everyone.
Yep.
Here's to them underneath that burning sun. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Feed the world, feed the world, feed the world.
This is
Let them
not
know it's
real,
Christmas time
but
again.
it is. I feel
Feed
like
the
I'm
world,
being
let
taught.
them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again.
He ran out.
Feed
Thank
the
you,
world,
caller.
let
Thank
them
you so
know
much.
it's Christmas time again.
All right, bye-bye now.
Yep. All right.
Okay, let me back.
Okay, buddy. Gosh. Man, that was a tough one to figure out.
Oh, man.
I was proud of him there for a second. I thought he actually
great.
wrote that. All right, we got to take a break, guys. Good morning. It's Wednesday, and we got a lot to do. Some good news on the way. An amazing Christmas video out of Great Britain to talk about. You guys can chime in on YouTube or twitch.tv at Star88FM. Hang out with us.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour, featuring Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum,
It's beginning to look a lot
Josh Wilson, and introducing Leanna Crawford. Come celebrate the joy of Christmas with us. The Road Show Christmas, Saturday, December 8th, 6 p.m. at the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, and Sunday, December 9th at 6 p.m. at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces. No more long lines at the door. All reserved seating now. VIP tickets with special meet and greet also available at theroadshowchristmastour.com. The Roadshow Christmas Tour with Matthew West, Matt Marr, Building 429, Plum, Josh Wilson, and Leanna Crawford. Produced by Compassion Live.
A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
A lot of people, Christians, go through life living under condemnation and guilt, thinking it's the voice of God, and it's not. It's the devil. Let me explain the difference. Conviction comes from God. Condemnation comes from the devil. The purpose of conviction is to correct something that's out of whack in your life. The purpose of condemnation is to just put you down and make you feel miserable and guilty and ashamed. The motivation behind conviction is God loves you and wants to help you be better. The motivation behind condemnation is Satan hates your guts and wants to make you miserable. When God speaks to you about an area in your life for conviction, he's very specific. Condemnation is general, conviction is specific.
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KAKT 107.1 weekdays at 7:30 a.m. This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
Woke up this morning and I stumbled out of my bed. Dreams from the night before ring inside of my head. Ran down the stairs when I remembered it's Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Everyone is right here at home, singing all the songs we all know. This is the season for love. It's Christmas Day. Christmas Day. I saw all the presents wrapped underneath the tree. Now I'm surrounded by my family. Oh, I can hardly believe that it's Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Singing, hear the jingle bells ringing. Wake up, it's Christmas morn. The day our King was born. Snowflakes are falling. All the times we're recalling. We'll laugh and celebrate. Today is Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Christmas Day, it's Christmas Day. Day like any other day. We're even the coldest of hearts will pray for peace on earth and goodwill to all men. We all can remember the greatest gift of day like any other day. The coldest of hearts will pray for peace on It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's great. It's Christmas Day. I am so fired up right now. I've watched this footage for the third time now, and I am so mad. I'm talking about this Mars landing. You haven't seen the footage yet. Seriously, go watch it again. 7:05.
Hey, today at 55.
Merry Christmas. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
You know, you want to believe. You do. You want to believe that the government just doesn't lie to us. You know?
Oh, man.
You want to believe that they're on your side. But come on, man. It's 2018. You can't lie to us anymore with footage like that. I just showed it to Steve-O for the first time, and he hasn't been able to stop laughing. Like, seriously, look at this. Like, here it is, the spaceship, like, going through orbit into Mars.
Okay.
It's all on fire going through the atmosphere.
I don't know.
A video game looks better than that. Like, seriously.
I don't know if I want to talk about this or keep going with it because, oh, man.
So, wait,
just
maybe
so
I'm confused,
happy.
but maybe I'm really confused. Is that just a reenactment?
Yes.
It is? Oh, my gosh. It's just a reenactment?
It's a simulation video,
Oh,
you idiot.
thank you. Lord Jesus, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The internet
Thank
is like
you.
going crazy over this
Thank you.
Mars landing footage.
It's just a Oh, my gosh. I
Of
feel
course
so
there's no cameras
much
on
better now. Thank you. Oh, I was worried that the government was really lying to us.
Of course, you and 80%
Oh
of
my
idiots
gosh.
on the internet who are like, this? Come on, bro.
Well, okay, is there anywhere in any of the videos that I've watched that says this is just like a reenactment? Like, this isn't the real thing. Nobody's ever said that.
It's called a Mars simulation video.
Where does it say that?
Hold on, let me look up what the word.
Are you even sure? Because it doesn't say that at all in any
Simulation.
of the videos.
Simulation. The definition of simulation is the imitation of a situation.
Where does it
or
say that?
Process, the action of pretending.
Yeah, but where does it say simulation?
Here we go.
Where does it say simulation?
Gosh, sorry guys, I've been laughing forever.
Are you just saying it's a simulation because you just think it's a simulation,
No,
or
dude.
is because don't mess with me, man.
Artist illustration showing a simulated view of NASA's InSight lander descending toward the surface of Mars under a parachute.
Okay. Where do you get this from?
Space.com. Okay.
You know what? We can trust that.
We can trust.
Yep. Space.com. You know what? Okay.
It's
legit.
the website.
That's legit.
Of space.
That's legit. I can totally jump on board with space.com. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
I can barely breathe.
I'm being serious right now. You turning this into a circus.
Dude, I couldn't even get it out as he was trying to show me the footage during the break going, look at this. It looks
at
like a video game. Who are they trying to fool?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm still not convinced 100%. You still haven't convinced me yet, you know?
I can't.
Come on, space.com.
Oh. This is my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Convince me.
Well, what do you want me to convince you of?
I don't know.
To be fair, Forbes.com. This is their headline. Watch NASA's InSight probe land on Mars here.
Gosh, man. See? Ugh. That's what's so frustrating about it. It's everything. They don't say it's a simulation in any of it. So, of course, we're going to think it's fake.
I can't breathe, man.
Dude, these comments are really funny. I can't do it. Honestly, I've seen indie video games with way better CG.
I'm trying so hard to get it together. Oh, man, I can't breathe.
Oh, here's somebody that says, all animation, CGI, not real footage. Wake up, sheeple. It's 2018.
Dude. So there's a bunch of landing events that happened, including a broadcast from Times Square. But, like, really, it was just them, like, watching from their whatever place. This is all a simulation.
Okay, but answer me this, though.
Yeah.
Why can't we have video of the landing? Like actual video? Tell me that.
Because they're landing on Mars.
They can't hit record and record it?
It's a new planet.
Exactly.
Like,
why haven't we been able to see it?
All of the shots were like, what, cameramen? Like, there's a shot from space where it detaches. Like, who's filming this?
You film it on the spacecraft. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, give me the footage from the spacecraft
and then just
going
have the
into
drone,
the Mars.
like, what, email it to NASA? Like we're live streaming from
It's 2018,
Mars?
Steve-O.
Do you know how many millions of miles away Mars is?
Listen, if I can call somebody from here to Spain in a matter of seconds, it should take seconds to get back to Earth, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Gosh, I am dying, guys.
So you're telling me it takes months for the signal to get back to Earth?
54.6 million kilometers
Yeah, do the
away.
math on that. It takes 1 second to call Hawaii from here. All right? So do the math there, math genius. So how long would it take for that signal to get back? You tell me.
Oh, man.
You think it's all fun and games, man. It's real life.
Oh, this is great.
Give me that footage, man.
What footage?
The footage from the
it's
spacecraft.
It's a little drone thing.
Give me the footage from the spacecraft. The only thing we just got a photo back, a real photo.
Yeah.
So you're telling me they couldn't have sent the video back of the thing going into like landing on Mars?
Oh,
Give us the footage, NASA. Why are you holding back? They send us a picture. Give me a break.
Oh, man.
They can send a picture. They can send the video, dude.
Yeah. It takes longer than 7 minutes for a signal to make the round trip journey to and from, like, just
7 minutes.
A signal.
Wow.
We're not talking about, like,
We
you know
got a
how
photo,
long,
Steve-O.
You know how long it takes on 3G to download, like, a 1 minute YouTube video? Like, with, like, quote, 3G?
Yeah, I get how
we got,
long
like,
it
4G,
takes.
LTE now.
I get how long
but,
it
like, when
takes.
you're roaming,
It doesn't
like,
take months, though.
You're on a snowboard trip and you're at Wolf Creek and you're going, and it's taking forever to load on a mountain.
Yeah, nobody's arguing that, okay? But
you're arguing that they could send a video.
No, your argument was
from Mars.
Your argument is like, it's going to take forever. There's no possible way they could send a video back. And they just sent a photo back today. We got a photo of it on Mars. So you're telling me they don't have video of the landing? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
You've proved nothing to me.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm dying.
You know? A lot of people agree with me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people agree with you that it looks fake because it is fake. It's a simulation video.
Yep. Doug Coyne says NASA's a big scam. I agree.
Thebes does say, why isn't there footage available of the actual landing? I mean, the people flying the thing from Earth have to see something, right?
Exactly. Why have they just sent a photo of it on Mars? Like, give us the footage of it landing.
Yeah.
All right?
I mean,
obviously, if they did a reenactment of it going into Mars's atmosphere and landing, don't you think they would have the actual, like, footage? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Man. Unreal. Mm-hmm. I'm still fired up. You need to calm me down, man. You need to calm me down. I need that footage.
I mean, we'll get it in 3 years. Think about it.
So it takes 7 hours for a photo, but 3 years for a video. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is so funny that 90% of us out there actually really thought that was like, they're trying, wait, what?
What? They're trying to trick us with this video?
That's not real.
Like, who's the guy in space with the astronaut suit that's like filming from that perspective?
I was thinking maybe like it's 2018, Steve-O. A drone pops out of the spacecraft and then starts filming it while it's going,
That sounds reasonable.
Exactly.
But, I mean, oh, man. How long did it take for them to just get this little, like, robot thing, probe, to get to Mars? Like, in
17 months.
How many calculations and how many things did they have to do just to, like, get this stupid little thing there? Now you want to add a drone, and you want to add all these crazy
What if it was just you know what? They should hire me. Why hasn't NASA hired me yet? A giant selfie stick that pops out, like pops out, maybe like, I don't know, 30 feet from the spacecraft.
30 feet?
Yeah, with a camera, on a selfie stick, and you're getting the same footage that they just reenacted. It's terrible. Why wouldn't they do that? Hire me.
Oh, man.
I'll help you guys. Seriously.
Curmudgeon says it was over 4 years, bro.
I heard 17 months.
4 years to plan this little thing.
Oh, 4 years to plan it?
So think about
17 months to get there, though.
Just saying.
This better be somebody from NASA. Good morning.
Hey, so the guy who filmed the video is the guy who drives the Tesla car in space.
Yeah, that's it. That's the guy.
Yeah, there you go. Mystery solved. It's real, dude.
It's real. It's all real.
You're real funny. I play the laugh track. I have to play the laugh track. It's so funny.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that we figured that out, because I don't know, man. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Like, where was Matt Damon? That's Lauren's.
Okay.
It was Matt Damon. Matt Damon! I don't know.
Did you know the month of March is named after Mars?
Is it really?
Yep.
Okay.
Comes from the word Martius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. 1 year on Mars lasts 687 Earth days.
Really?
Yep. That's how long it takes to orbit the sun.
Okay.
You know why Mars is red?
Why?
Because the rocks are all rusty.
Are you making some of this up? I feel like you're making some of this up.
No, it's a very high amount of iron.
By the way, cameras plus radiation equals death to camera.
Oh, we need to know what's your background. How do you know that? Huh? You can't just blurt out things like that.
Here's another question. How would a drone work in space? Wouldn't it just like float away because of the atmosphere? Like it just...
That's why you need a selfie stick, man.
Okay.
That pops out of the spacecraft so it doesn't float away. Duh. I mean, come on, man. This is common sense stuff. This is common sense.
Dude, somebody said, Elon Musk is totally listening to you guys right now, taking notes. Drones, giant selfie sticks. Got it. Okay, here we go.
You know how to get a hold of me.
This guy right here.
You know how to get a hold of me.
Taking decks.
I think NASA just took over my computer because it's frozen. Oh, my gosh. Seriously, it's frozen, guys. I think the government just hacked in.
Oh, man.
They might be after me.
Yeah.
They might. If I disappear, NASA probably kidnapped me.
Oh, man.
Just saying.
Gosh, this is the best. This is the best. Yeah.
But you didn't know.
What do you mean I
Because
didn't know?
that was the first time you saw the footage.
Right, so I thought it was real footage. I thought maybe there was a video. I didn't realize the perspective. I didn't realize like what it was. But the second you showed it to me and it was like from an outside, like third person perspective of like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was immediately apparent to me that there's no way this was real footage. Because they just they blasted a camera off and then it just drifted into space and it was like, hit record. Yeah.
That doesn't sound very far-fetched to me when you say it like that. It's 2018. Why couldn't they do that?
I'm really mad that I told you. Members of the Star Army are really mad at me as well, and I understand. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you it was fake. I should have just let you rant.
You know?
I just didn't want you to be uninformed.
Guys, my computer is completely frozen.
Completely frozen, guys.
I
It's
can't do
because you
anything.
started Googling NASA stuff, and we're not even joking. It's seriously completely locked.
Usually doesn't take this
We
long.
can't go to break. We've been winging it for 3 minutes. Everything's gone.
This is how they do it, man.
Yeah.
This is how they do it.
Somebody said, duh, the guy that built his own rocket in his backyard filmed the landing. Psh. OVs.
OVs. Guys, OVs.
Oh, man.
I think I hacked back in.
Pat's got a good point, though. I mean, he says, I can remember when I was a kid, my family and cousins, we all huddled around the TV watching man land on the moon. They had live video of that in the 70s. It was 1969.
See? Huh?
Because
Gosh.
it's not real, bro.
Gosh.
That's not real.
All right. I gained control, guys. We're back in action. All right. If you guys want to chime in, 505-338-3700. We'll get your phone calls when we get back. What's the live line to text in?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-54. Wait, no, I can't.
Wait, what? Yeah?
585-5483. I'm sorry. I'm still just hung up on this Mars thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back. Hang on.
For over 40 years, La Salita Restaurant has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque. From starters like soups, salads, and Cindy nachos to entrees like chili rellenos, burrito de Eduardo, the BOG burrito, and carne adobada. La Salita is friendly to those who are vegan or gluten-free and offers catering, as well as a rewards program at 1950 Wansabo or online at lasalita.com. Star 88 thanks La Salita for their support.
This week on Connect with Skip Heitzig, Skip challenges you to check your attitude when sharing the gospel.
We need to be winsome if we want to win some. Right? It's all about winning souls. If we want to win some, let's be winsome in order to do it.
Connect with Skip Heitzig every day this week as he continues the series Jesus Loves People.
Make an appointment for Skip Heitzig weekdays at 8 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM.
I'm Heidi, and here's what's happening. Experience the Wonderland at the 2018 Festival of Trees, December 1st and 2nd. The Festival of Trees is a 2-day celebration of the children served by the Carrie Tingley Hospital Foundation. Admission is free, with over 80 uniquely decorated trees and hundreds of wreaths on display and available for purchase. The Carrie Tingley Hospital Foundation's Festival of Trees is the largest in New Mexico. Complimentary coffee, hot cocoa, children's crafts, live entertainment, and pictures with Santa provided for children young and old. 100% of the proceeds from the Festival of Trees benefit the Carrie Tingley Hospital Foundation. Christmas is almost here. Do you know about a free holiday event happening at your church or maybe for your community? Did you know that you can send us the details and we'll talk about it on the air and feature it on our website? It's super easy. All you have to do is fill out the form online at star88.fm. For more information about events happening in your community and so much more, visit star88.fm. For what's happening, I'm Heidi, and this is Star 88.
If I didn't know what it hurt like to be broken, then how would I know what it feels like to be whole? If I didn't know what it cuts like to be rejected, then I wouldn't know the joy of coming home. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who If I didn't know what it looked like to be dirty, then I wouldn't know what it feels like to be clean. And if all of my shame hadn't drove me to hide in the shadows, then I wouldn't know the beauty of being free. Let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Father, let your kingdom come. Let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Oh, maybe it's okay if I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
We are messengers. Maybe it's okay. It's Star 88. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. We're live on YouTube, twitch.tv, if you guys would like to hang out with us. Star 88 FM. And I believe the app is working again. It was a little glitchy yesterday, so probably because of the moon stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? But that's up and running. So download the Star 88 app to your phone. You can stream us live. You can get us on demand. It's our podcast. And, of course, we're available on iTunes and YouTube and twitch.tv. It's 7:26, and Steve-O's in the bathroom. All right.
This whole Christmas thing is way out of hand.
Good Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
We're having fun. Give me a heart attack. You can't
I always
yell.
forget our monitor has a 40-second delay. Sorry.
Gosh.
I was leveling up my Dr. Voodoo, bro.
Yeah, I know you were.
Serious thing.
Unbelievable. Good morning. A lot of people chiming in on the Mars landing. What are they saying, Steve-O? Anything good?
Yeah, they don't want us to see the Martians, therefore they couldn't record.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else just wants to know what flat earthers think about this.
Well, of course they think it's fake.
Well, duh. Somebody said maybe NASA doesn't like all the extra breaks to your show either, so they froze your...
Good call.
Somebody else said the reason that the PC locked up was due to the time it takes to download the actual video from Mars. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call into the show. We'd love to hear from you. And coming up at 9 o'clock, we have a guest from Desert Springs. His name is Drew Hodge. He's the worship leader.
Mm-hmm.
They got something going on in Desert Springs?
Yeah.
Okay.
New worship album.
Good.
Also, our boy Jason, Pastor Jason. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Comics Corner.
Oh, wow. Comics Corner. What time is he coming in?
9:30.
Okay. Good. All right. Don't look over here.
Okay.
Okay? New survey found the average American gets sick about 4 times a year, okay?
Okay. Seasonal.
Yeah.
Sure.
4 times a year seems, it kind of seems like a lot.
Really? I was going to say it seems low.
I think you and I probably get sick at least, once a year is like,
yeah.
Usually around the same time, too.
Yep.
Which is, I think, like January or February is when I usually get sick. But, 4 times a year? Okay. What would you be willing to give up if it meant you'd never get another cold, flu for the rest of your life? Okay? About 2,000 people took this poll. So, what would you be willing to give up if they said, you know what? Well, you'll never get sick again. Never get sick. What would you give up?
I don't know. What do I cling to?
I wonder.
My video game?
Yeah.
Nah.
You
man,
wouldn't give that up?
No, because what am I going to do when I'm in bed sick? Play my video game.
Oh, my God.
It's a win-win, man.
Wow. Like, you would never get sick again.
So?
What if you knew you'd never get, like, cancer?
Like, I'd never
You'd never
get sick
die
again,
of any sort
but
of,
I have
like,
to
sickness.
give up playing video games?
Well, I mean, if that's what you'd give up, I don't know. I feel like giving up, like, one of your kids would be...
Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
just kidding. You know what? Sorry, Jack. I'm gonna have to let you go. You know, so you're gonna have to go live with another family now because I don't want to ever die and get sick. So
wow,
he'd understand.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I would not give up video games to never be sick again. We're
Um,
all gonna die.
well, I know, but
Just
well, that's
let
the
me be
thing.
happy
Our
before
time
I
on this
die.
earth is very short. So wouldn't you want to not get sick the rest of the time you're here on Earth?
And then I'd live it to the fullest because I wouldn't be on my phone. Nah.
Okay. Would you give up vacation time?
Well, I mean, you know me. We were literally just talking about this because
you don't take
Christmas
vacation.
and New Year's is coming, and it's like, hey, do you guys want to take some time off? And I'm like already again almost full up on my vacation. They're like, you need to take some time off.
Jeez.
Because it's gonna cap, and you're not gonna be able to. I just don't like taking time off.
I think I have like a
I like
half a week.
being here.
I seriously have like a half a week left. So you wouldn't give up vacation time. So 17% said yes, they would give up vacation time if it meant they'd never get sick for the rest of their life again.
Yeah, see, somebody said I don't want to give up on the chance to get the cold because then I won't have a reason to call in sick, bro.
Okay. Would you give up TV and movies?
Nope.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd give that up either. That'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
Like never again get to watch TV or movies.
See, Paul says nothing. I never get sick anyways. Watch this.
Oh, no,
This
Paul.
week, bro.
Don't you do it.
This week.
No. 18% of us said yes, they would give up TV and movies. So what do you think out of 2,000 people that took the poll, what do you think the number one thing that they'd give up?
Number one thing they would give up?
Yeah, they'd give up.
See, because trending oppositely, I'm like, I feel like Facebook or like social media would be something people would cling to for existence.
And you think they'd give that up?
No, I'm thinking they wouldn't. But now that I said that out loud, I'm thinking, I hate social media. I'm sick of Facebook. I don't like all these stupid rants and all the arguing and people misunderstanding each other. I'd give up social media in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, that was the
So
number
maybe
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Because I really would. I think I would. But I'm not a social media person.
29% said yes, they'd give up on social media if it meant they never got another cold for the rest of their life.
But does Instagram count? I love my Instagram.
Yeah, social media, bro. Yeah, sorry.
But that's
All
not really
gone.
social.
Twitter,
That's just me
Snapchat,
saying, look at my life.
MySpace, it's all
Look
gone.
at this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
Would you give up caffeine?
No.
29% said yes, we would.
What?
Yeah,
See, would you give up caffeine? You don't really drink a whole lot.
No, I'm very addicted to caffeine now. I mean,
Just because you're Coke Zeros?
Coke Zeros, I take those 5-hour energies.
Gosh, dude, you're going to die.
I'm going to die.
Would you give all that up if you were never sick again?
Yeah, of course I would. Because I'm planning on
Really?
giving it up anyways, first of the year. That's going to be part of my challenge. But, oh my gosh, yeah. I'd give that up.
Austin
Heck
wants
yeah.
to know if he can give up being sick to not be sick. It's like, what would you give up to not be sick? I'd give up being sick. Is that a loophole? Can you do that?
No, we can't come on, get out of here.
Okay, you bad boy.
What?
No more freebies. I have referenced so many Disney movies this morning.
Let's see. The top ways we make ourselves more comfortable when we are sick are by taking more naps.
Mm-hmm.
We like to wear that comfy clothes. Give me in those pajamas. Extra blankets, more TV, eating whatever we want, even if it's junk food. Man, give me that soup and water all day when I'm sick.
Would you give up Netflix to never be sick again?
But I could have Hulu and Amazon Prime.
Oh, my
and
God.
My parents'
No,
DirecTV
because if it's
password.
social media, then would you give up streaming services?
See, I don't think I would. But could I have, like,
never
regular
be
cable?
sick. Sure. But you can't have a DVR. You got to watch it live.
Wow.
I'm putting so many stipulations on that.
I think I would rather be sick. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Because usually me getting sick, maybe a week I'm out. You know, I'm out for a few days.
Yeah.
Takes about a week to get back to 100%. It's worth it.
Somebody said they'd give up their left pinky.
To never, you know what? I might.
What?
Yeah.
No way. Then my hand would say Jacques. I can't do it. I need the K for Jack.
You could get a fake pinky.
A fake pinky?
You've never seen those?
No.
I've never seen one either.
Okay.
What if you had a fake finger? Can people get fake fingers? Like it's like if you had a little bit of nub, you could actually put on like a plastic, like it just slides on the nub.
No nub. Oh. You have to give up the pinky.
You can't even have a fake nub?
No, man. We're making the stipulations.
Oh.
No nub.
Okay.
Somebody says when you say sick, though, do you mean from like any disease? What was this survey?
Well, the survey just said cold. I actually.
Oh, another cold?
I said I wanted to see if you would actually give it up as far as like any sickness.
No.
Like if you got sick, would you be willing to give up? That's crazy.
Because then I'm just going to die some other way. I might as well be happy.
Yeah, you give it up, and then
Keep
a
my
week
video
later
games.
you die like in a plane crash or like
a
car
too
crash.
Soon, man.
What? What do you mean?
Plane crash, bro. Why you got to go there?
Sorry. I forget.
Doesn't really affect me at all.
I know.
Never flying again.
I feel like you're safe when it comes to a plane crash.
Why would I be
what are the
safe?
chances of like, okay, your dad died in a plane crash, now
Show
you
that
die?
To Brandon Lee, bro.
Did that happen?
Bruce Lee died on set of a movie.
Yeah, but he didn't die in a plane crash.
And then his son, Brandon Lee, was killed on set of filming The Crow.
Yeah, but that's like a once in a life. Like, when's the last time that's happened?
You can't say once in a lifetime because it happened in 2 lifetimes.
That's true. Yeah, good call.
Just like twice in a lifetime, guys.
Yeah, that's true. But come on. It's not going to happen. Let's see. The top things we do to avoid getting sick are wash our hands more often, take vitamins and supplements, and get more sleep. And 45% of people say they get pretty needy when they're sick.
I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty needy?
Oh yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. I want people to take care of me.
Do you exaggerate your symptoms just to get more sympathy?
No. The funny thing is I want to be left alone and sleep.
Yeah.
But I want people to be there.
What?
To watch me sleep.
But be on standby.
But I will say, now that you're talking about like not being sick ever again, somebody mentioned migraines. Our boy Josh mentioned migraines. And growing up, I would be hospitalized due to like severe migraines.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. So thinking about that, it's like, dude, I'd never have a headache.
Yeah, right?
I changed my mind. I'd totally give up my app. I'd totally give up video games.
No kidding.
Yeah. I hate that.
Do you still get those migraines?
Yeah. Rarely, but I can tell when they're coming on.
Yeah.
You get the like halo light thing going, and I'm like, I gotta go.
Jeez.
I gotta take ibuprofen and sleep for 12 hours. Drink lots of water.
All right, you guys want to chime in? 505-338-3700 is the phone number to call in. We're also on YouTube and twitch.tv at Star 88 FM. We're live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
Judah Smith seeks to define the purpose and meaning in life. He says life is to trust God in every moment.
Go ahead and do a little jet ski on the lakes. Get up there and do some snow skiing. Enjoy yourself on the boat. Enjoy yourself with art. Enjoy yourself in culture. But just for a moment, remember who made it all in the first place. Who is the original artist? Who is the original comedian? Who is the original? Right? It's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. It all culminates back to him. I'm just one of those crazy guys that believes that we could be part of the 10%. We could be a part of the difference. We could be a part of the solution. We could be the kind of church that sides with the 10%, that though God has blessed us and we are in fact one of, if not the wealthiest nation in the world, and we are blessed, and we ought not to feel guilty about that, but it only points us further to the provider, protector, and deliverer, and his name is Jesus.
Trust God in every moment. That's Judah Smith with a Star 88 PowerPoint.
There were walls between us. By the cross you came and broke them down. You broke them down. And there were chains around us. By your grace we are no longer bound. No longer bound. You called me out of the grave. You called me into the light. You called my name and then my heart came alive. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Feel the darkness shaking. All the dead are coming back to life. Back to life. You hear the song awaken. All creation singing, we're alive. 'Cause you're alive. You called me out of the grave. You called me into the light. You called my name and then my heart came alive. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. And what a love we found. Death can't hold us down. We shout it out, we're alive 'cause you're alive. And what a love we found. Death can't hold us down. We shout it out, we're alive 'cause you're alive. And what a love we found. Death can't hold us down. We shout it out, we're alive 'cause you're alive. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love awakens me. Your love is greater. Your love is stronger. Your love awakens, awakens, awakens me.
Phil Wickham, your love awakens me.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Whoa. I mean, I knew you liked him, but
yes,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna start talking like this now. Yes. How would you feel?
Phil Wickham's love awakened you?
Your love awakens me.
I hate it.
And it's 7:43.
I had a day of 55.
What's going on in the news today?
The all clear given after a scare at Walter Reed Medical Center.
People were told to shelter in place after reports of an active shooter.
President Trump is attacking General Motors over its decision to idle plants and lay off workers.
The president is threatening to cut all GM subsidies in response.
The NASA spacecraft that touched down on Mars has beamed back the first clear photo of its landing spot on the red planet.
Big winter storm is on the move. A lot of people are about to get hit with snow in the north and a deep freeze in the south.
3 American soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb near Ghazni in central Afghanistan.
Terrifying scene inside a school in Oklahoma. A pit bull getting into the school, and authorities say attacking children, 3rd and 4th graders.
First Lady Melania Trump and Second Lady Karen Pence visiting the Red Cross to help put together comfort kits for troops overseas.
Nerve-wracking video shows a tourist clinging for life onto a hang glider in Switzerland.
He does say that he plans to do it again.
Crazy, man. That's so crazy. Good morning. Welcome to the show and Merry Christmas. Prayers to my buddy Ryan. He just needs prayer, so if you could pray for him. Yeah. Got a new job and needs prayer. You guys want to chime in, be part of the show? Maybe you need prayer. You guys can always hit us up. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call in, or you can text in. What's the live line number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483.
Stroke.
I keep stroking out.
Stroke. You okay?
No.
It's the second time you've done that.
I'm just going to stop giving the area code because I just keep missing it.
Uh-huh.
Whew.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Starmy. Good morning.
Hey, you know who needs prayer? That guy from the hang glider. Did you see that video?
Oh
we
my
did.
gosh,
We talked about it
crazy,
yesterday.
right?
Insanity. He doesn't need prayer now. He lived.
Yeah.
He's going to get so much money off that YouTube video.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe.
He does, because he says he would go back and fly with that guy again.
Yeah, he's crazy.
No, he actually, you know what? I got to give props to that dude because, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people probably would have sued because it was the instructor's fault.
It was.
That he didn't properly secure the guy. And thank God he only broke his wrist and then tore some ligaments and stuff from holding on.
Yeah.
Oh,
not too bad.
But man, what a beautiful view, right?
Only, his quality of life sucks for the rest of his life. But,
come on.
He has metal screws in his wrist.
Honestly, I think it would be the coolest thing to experience something like that and to live through it. Like, you have video of that. You can show people all the time. Like, I'm the dude, the hang glider guy in Switzerland that almost died. That's me.
Yeah. Dude, thanks for the call.
I'd totally be cool with that.
Right.
You know?
I feel like, okay, for those that have no idea what we're talking about, video circulated yesterday, a guy in Switzerland. It was his first day in Switzerland, and he was like, here's what I'm doing. I'm going hang gliding.
Woo! Yeah, let's do this, man.
And then the instructor forgot to connect his harness. Woo! So they're like running, here we go. And then they take off, and they're like heading out over a cliff.
Yeah, it's a 4,000-foot mountain edge in Switzerland, and it's beautiful.
And dude, the footage, oh gosh, just looking at the photo again makes my toes tingle.
I still can't believe that he didn't took
if
the
you
dude
haven't
up.
seen the footage, I mean, he lives, so it's cool, but instantaneously this guy realizes he's not strapped in and is holding on for dear life to the hang glider with one hand and to the instructor with the other hand, because if he let go, he would die.
Yeah, pretty much.
4,000-foot drop.
Oh my gosh.
And then it gets worse because the wind takes him and like he tried to maneuver for a quick landing, not happening.
Yeah, we're going to have to ride this out,
So
buddy.
they had to ride it out. So for 2.5 minutes, this dude is hanging. But you know what that frustrated me about it? Now watching movies where a guy's hanging over the ledge and it's like, I can't hold it. I'm like, bro, this random dude held out for 2.5 minutes.
Well, he said that his hand was slipping. At one point, he even had to hold on to the guy's leg because he was slipping.
Dude, he grips the bar so tightly that he tore the tendons in his arm out of sheer stress from gripping so hard for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. That would have to be one of those situations where you would have to try your best to just relax and to breathe and just try to stay as calm as you possibly could, because I think it would get worse if you were grabbing on too tight. That's when your hands would probably start sweating. Oh my gosh.
By the way, remember the Stormy said I have a plate and 7 pins in my arm and I feel so much better than I did years ago. Okay, so maybe it's not the worst.
Yeah, they inserted a titanium plate.
Terminator.
7 screws.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you know what? I'm going to go back and do it again.
He's crazy.
Well, what are the chances of him dying the second time?
Gosh.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I shared it on my Facebook page yesterday, and it's just type in hang glider.
Yeah.
Holds on for dear life, and you'll find it.
It's called Swiss Mishap on YouTube. So.
Swiss Mishap.
Yep, and it's currently at 5.1 million views.
Yeah, man. Gosh, good for him.
And I really am glad to hear that it was crazy. The landing is rough. It's terrifying. But he lived to tell the story, and I'm still dumbfounded that he was like, you know what? We're all humans. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
This guy didn't strap me in. He almost died, but he didn't. So he's like, yeah. You know, it was the first day of my trip in Switzerland.
First day.
First day.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe this video will save lives in the future, you know? Maybe this will, bring awareness to, hey, we got to maybe quadruple check before we decide to just leap off of a cliff on a hang glider.
Yeah.
It's like holding onto a kite and just saying, all right, wind, take me. I have a buddy that he does that. He paraglides off of Sandia.
I say but now I'm like, I don't know, actually. Maybe that'd be cool.
It would be really cool. Yeah. If you knew nothing was going to happen, you'd be safe. That would be one of the coolest things ever. Or the squirrel suit guys. I think that would be amazing because that's the closest thing to flying. But people die all the time.
Yeah,
with that,
exactly.
Man.
So I'm like,
they want to try to get as close as they can to the ground, and they toast. You know?
Oh man, I missed it, and I remember Stormy picked it up for me because it's called Swiss Mishap, and he's like, Steve-O, we would call that a Swiss hap.
Okay,
nailed it. Nailed it.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Do you want a love story? Yeah, no.
I've heard plenty of love stories. Okay. What's so great about it?
We could do another crazy.
No, I always love stories. Are you kidding me?
You love love stories.
I do.
Yeah, you love those chick flicks, man.
I really, really do.
Remember back when you were just dumb?
Yes.
Like a week ago?
Yeah, I was going to say. The year was
yesterday.
2018.
I've definitely tried to do this where you don't necessarily want to, let's say, donate bone marrow. But there's a girl there that works at the clinic that is the one who takes out the bone marrow, and you're like, well, I think this might be the only way I might be able to, talk to her. So maybe I should donate my bone marrow.
What?
And that's what happened with Billy Higgins.
Okay.
Billy Higgins, everybody. Billy Higgins is in his late 20s, and he recently signed up to donate bone marrow. All because he wanted to talk to a woman he saw standing in line. This is pretty cool because the fact that he had a crush on this girl, this was his whole motivation. So he wasn't trying to be like a good person, I want to donate bone marrow to save someone's life. No, his motivation was, I want to talk to this girl. Well, turns out his bone marrow ended up saving the life of a 10-year-old boy named Rupert. This is an incredible story, guys. Rupert spent about 80 days in the hospital after he was diagnosed with a rare blood disorder. He matched with Billy's bone marrow, and the transplant completely cured him. 10 years old. This kid was gonna die if it wasn't for Billy Higgins crushing on this girl.
Yeah. But what happened with the girl?
She died. Tragic.
You said it was a romantic story, and I'm like, okay, saved the kid's life.
Then he was at the girl's funeral.
No, this is okay.
No, she didn't die.
I'm just kidding. That's actually probably the best part of the story, right?
No.
What?
It gets better.
Okay.
So what's cool is that Billy actually got to meet up with this 10-year-old boy, and Rupert's mom. She got emotional. She was crying.
He got the mom's digits.
He married the boy's mom.
He's now the boy's father.
He's stepdad.
Oh, man. That's not what happened.
No, that's not it. That's not what happened.
What really happened?
And we'll tell you right after. Just kidding. Guys, this love story continues. Because, yeah, you're going, okay, well, what about the girl?
Yeah, you said love story. So
what about the girl?
I mean, I guess that's enough because he was, like, there to, like, talk to this girl and ended up saving somebody's life. But go on.
Billy Higgins, ended up marrying the girl that he... Okay, what? Too many buttons going on here. We can start over here. So Billy Higgins, you know, he ended up marrying the girl that he stood in line to talk to. How cool is that?
Is this real?
Yeah. I wish there was more on that, but that's all it says.
You lied so many times, I don't know if I believe you.
No, he did. He ended up marrying the girl he stood in line to talk to.
Okay, I'm reading the article. It's true. He really did end up marrying the girl.
Yeah.
I ended up on the register because the girl I liked was in the queue. If you've got that opportunity to provide the bone marrow that someone desperately needs, then you have to do that. It's the right thing to do.
I feel very lucky, and I can't believe that someone would do this for me. He's a Superman.
Well, I mean, is Billy a Superman? Because really his motivation wasn't to, like, save someone's life. It was
my
really
gosh, who cares if the motivation's always about the
yeah,
girl?
but can you call him a
should always be the girl. It's the girl.
It's the girl. So can you call him a superhero kid? I don't know about that. I mean, it was just kind of...
Because he was selfishly going... Doesn't matter the reason. He saved someone's life.
I mean, that's incredible.
He saved a kid's
life. And he got the girl at the end, man.
I know.
He got the girl.
Gosh, this never happens in real life.
Joining us on the show is Billy Higgins. Good morning.
This is not Billy Higgins.
Okay, well
dang. One day, man.
No bone marrow for me right now.
Well,
okay. So I was thinking about that story with the hang glider guy, and it made me think about this yesterday. We guys talked about it. Mm-hmm. I was at the fair this year, and there's that contest where you got to hang for 100 seconds. That guy would totally win.
He would.
Well, when your life's on the line, I feel like almost anybody would win. You know,
you have to
dude,
hang
that
for...
was nuts, dude. It made my hair stand up watching that guy. Like, I was just thinking about that. That was crazy. But this guy, after he healed and everything, he should start getting $100 just to hang like that. It's hanging after that is like nothing now, right?
Yeah. See, I don't know though. I think you got to think about the adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah,
you know, that's just you put yourself in a situation like that, and you do. I think you kind of turn into like that you get that superhuman strength, and it's that survival mechanism that happens. If you're just doing a contest, it's like you're going to have to hang me over some gators or something if I'm going to win.
Bro, $100.
Yeah, that's not motivation enough.
That's $100 is a lot this day and age. Sometimes you got nothing.
There you go, man. Thanks for joining us, dude. We'll see ya. We really wish it was Billy, but, you know, Billy, good job, man. You got the girl. Proud of you, man. That's awesome.
He saved a life.
You know what? Donate bone marrow. And I heard bone marrow, like it hurts when they take it out. It's not like a regular blood thing. I heard it. It hurts. But you know what? He got the girl, and he saved a 10-year-old boy named Rupert Cross.
That's awesome.
It's pretty amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got to take a break, guys. We got Comics Corner coming up later in the show. We got our friend Drew Hodge from Desert Springs joining us at 9. And we got some people in Australia that did some pretty cool things for some blind people that had a wedding.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got going on? Does American Idol cause PTSD? Maybe we should save that one for Tam next week. She definitely has PTSD.
She does. She really does.
All right, if you want to join us, we are live on YouTube and twitch.tv at Star 88 FM. What's the live line to text in, Steve?
Oh, man. Okay. 505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. Got it.
Woo! Good job.
Got it. Oh, gosh.
There you go. He's not dying.
Oh. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
We'll be right back. Hang on.
When you donate an animal to a poor family in Asia, you can change their life. For a real gift of Christmas, God's true love says to me, 12 camels hauling, 11 piggies oinking, 10 rabbits leaping, 9 sheep for shearing, 8 goats a-milking, 7 calves a-herding, 6 chicks a-laying, 5 woolen lambs, 4 mooing cows, 3 roosters, water buffaloes, all to help bless a needy family. When you donate an animal to a poor family in Asia, you help them break the cycle of poverty. A chicken provides eggs to eat, eggs they can also sell to make a living. A lamb provides wool for clothing. Best of all, when you donate through Gospel for Asia, you open the door to share the love of Jesus. Donate an animal to a poor family through Gospel for Asia. It makes a lot more sense than a partridge in a pear tree.
Call now at 855-565-4628.
This is Groundwire with Sean Dunn. Groundwire.
In the past, I've been late in mailing gifts. I've missed Christmases, birthdays, and special occasions. Occasionally, it was because they snuck up on me and found me unprepared. Other times, I've been so consumed with other things that I'd forgotten altogether. Although I've scrambled to catch up in order that I might send a token of my love and appreciation to someone I care about, God never has to. God never forgets. He never has, and He never will. He's not too busy to visit you in your time of need either. God is on the job and always on time. He longs to meet your needs, bring you peace, and offer you a great life. God is on your side and will help you fight your battles. He will give you strength when you are weak and give you peace even in the midst of a storm. If you take just a moment to slow down, you will see that He's been with you the entire time. He's crazy about you, and He will never be late.
For more information or to talk to a live spiritual coach, log on to groundwire.net. Click on groundwire.net.
KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe is Star 88.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Every day on my mind and I just can't get you out. I just want you, all of you, all to myself. Hey, never wanna let this go, boy, we got something real. Might be selfish, but I just don't care, I swear. I just want you right here, always by my side. You and me together, baby, it's paradise. We can go
That's Holland, All My Love. It's Star 88. Guys, I hit my knee so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, gosh, man. It hurts so bad. And Steve-O just giggled at me the whole time.
I know. I'm
Didn't
really
love
sorry.
on me. Didn't run over to see if I was okay.
Oh, man. man.
Not cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm okay, though, guys. I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's 8:03.
High today of 55 degrees.
It's the Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Is it really Christmas time already?
is.
Come on.
Yeah. Wrong.
No, it is. Sure is. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. I think my knee is swelling.
Yeah, he hit hard, guys. Like, real hard. It wasn't funny, but I laughed.
Ow.
Just your response was my fave. It was almost worth it for your response. I'm sorry that hurts. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Thanks for being sorry, though.
I am sorry. I mean, I don't know why I'm sorry. People say sorry for things. It's not my fault. I had nothing to do with it.
It kind of was.
I'm sad for you that you hurt yourself.
I had an itch. I just remember why I did it. And I'm like, I have an itch on my ankle because it's itching still.
Ugh.
I need to itch it.
Be careful.
Okay.
You're going to get hurt.
Gosh, man, that feels better. Man, if you could give up having to experience pain for the rest of your life, what would you give up?
Yeah, that's not a real thing. Okay. Because what kind of pain are we talking about? Heartache?
Every type of pain.
Physical pain?
I don't want to experience any
emotional
type of
pain,
I
mental
want to be
pain?
numb the rest of my life.
Yeah, exactly. You'll never grow as a human.
I feel like I've grown enough. Yeah, let's just. I'm good. I'm good right here. I think this is pretty good. I don't need to grow anymore.
No, yeah.
No, I'm done. I feel like I've done enough growing.
It's been a year for you, my friend.
A year?
It's been a year.
A year?
For you. It's been a
wow. Yeah.
It's been a season.
Huh?
4 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know
the Israelites 40 years.
Yeah. So stop complaining.
Exactly.
Stop complaining.
Oh my
You
gosh.
only have 33 more years to go.
Oh dear Lord. Oh my God.
And then hopefully you'll die and be with the Lord. So
yeah, it's so cool, man. It's so great. Yeah. Speaking of death, did you hear who died?
Oh man.
Are you ready, kids?
SpongeBob died, guys.
I can't hear you.
The creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, he passed away. And you know what? He passed away pretty young.
Yeah, he was only, what, 57?
Yeah, his name's Steven Hellenberg. And he died of complications from ALS, which is so sad. He was diagnosed in March of last year. He was 57. So they said he had such a great, unique sense of humor and innocence that brought joy to generations of kids and families everywhere. You know? I mean, he created Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I never really watched
I cannot believe it.
My kids were very sad.
It's so weird to me when I meet other Christian families and they're like, oh, our kids aren't allowed to watch SpongeBob. That is, no, it is evil. I'm like, what? Sorry, I don't understand that.
It causes ADHD.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, just look at
causes ADHD.
The year that it came out, and
Yeah?
then the diagnosis for ADHD went through the roof.
Wow.
That must be it.
Mm-hmm.
One and the same.
Joining us on the show is SpongeBob.
Himself,
SpongeBob?
yeah.
How you feeling, man? You all right?
Sad day.
Hi guys, did you know that I broke my nose?
Did you really? Did you go to the emergency room?
No, but I want to, but
Oh
my
my
husband
gosh.
doesn't want to take me.
Who
Britt,
doesn't?
you didn't break your nose.
Seth isn't going to take
It would
you?
be swollen to like 5 times the size
It's
of your
swollen.
face.
Not
No,
necessarily.
you should see I woke up and it's even bigger now.
Do an Instagram story. I want to see it.
No, don't do that.
We need to see this.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Seth won't take you, huh?
No, Seth won't
You
take
see?
me.
Britt,
He
how
said he has
much?
to go ahead.
How much SpongeBob SquarePants did you watch growing up?
I didn't watch that heathen show.
Oh, dang
See,
it!
she's one of them.
You just
I wasn't
ruined
allowed
it.
One of those weird
You
Christians.
just ruined it. I just knew that you were one of those kids, and that's why you're like this.
No, Seth was actually. That's his favorite show.
Well, yeah, of course. it was.
Really?
SpongeBob is
Mhm.
seriously
This is-
like one of the greatest
This
shows
is
ever.
destroying the mythos of SpongeBob because he's so normal and together and an engineer, and you're you.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch it because it had like sexual innuendos.
What? No, it didn't.
Innuendo.
It
No,
did not.
It's not.
Oh,
it did not.
innuendo?
Yeah, innuendo.
Who told you that? Your parents?
Oh, innuendos.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So yeah, Seth he won't take me to the emergency
Here's
room.
what you need to
he
do.
said apparently he said he has to go to work.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
make
say.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
To pay for my trip to the emergency room.
I love this. I was just about to say you need to go out into your living room. You need to look at your $700 Christmas tree, and you need to praise Jesus that your husband has a job and is dumb enough to buy you things you don't need. And so just go sit out there. It'll make your nose feel better. Okay? Just go look at your Christmas tree.
Do you think either of you guys can take me to the emergency room when the show's
Man,
done?
I really
Maybe Uber.
Break
get
it
an Uber.
up. We get 1, 2. Breaking up.
I hate you guys.
Thanks.
Okay. Good job.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah,
in that
just get an Uber,
situation?
man.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna leave work and we're gonna come take you to the ER.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, I just Googled why do Christians what did I Google? Why Christians shouldn't watch SpongeBob. And I found
this is a real thing, guys. This
God
was a real
does
thing.
not want your children to watch SpongeBob. Okay?
But why?
This is a long article, man. I have to get back to you guys
Yeah.
on this. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I feel like people don't watch SpongeBob. They just
I never watched it.
See, then you cannot sit here and say that it's inappropriate.
I didn't say it was inappropriate.
Yeah, I heard it from you.
It's obnoxious. I just don't like it because it's obnoxious.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get back to you guys.
I never said it was evil. I don't see any of the weird innuendo. My kids watch it from time to time.
Yeah. I think it's
my
great.
least favorite show on
I
television.
get it. SpongeBob is he's obnoxious.
So obnoxious.
I get it.
He's loud. He's got a friend who's really slow and dim-wit.
Wait. Wow, man.
I think I just realized why I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an individualist, and that show is a documentary of my life.
Pretty much. Nailed it.
I am SpongeBob. And you're Patrick.
Wait, what? Wait, what? SpongeBob. I'm the one that sounds like SpongeBob.
I know, you really are. You really are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if any Christians out there want to, challenge me on this. Tell me why. Why?
Why is it evil?
Why is it evil? Why won't you allow your kids to watch
You're
it?
really asking for this nonsense? You really want that?
I just want to know.
Okay.
Just tell me why.
Hey, speaking of nonsense, Britt, I know you're listening. Remember, the Starmie chimed in to help you. I broke my nose and the doctor did nothing.
You can't do
Seriously,
anything.
nothing. They said, leave it alone and allow it to heal. So unless it's disfigured,
That's what I was gonna say.
they will not do anything.
Yeah, they might have to set it if it's disfigured, but if not, you can't do anything.
Which, by the way, that's only mostly true because the doctors will definitely do something. They'll take your money. That's what they will do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody else said, my parents never let me watch The Simpsons, but then we read a book called The Bible and The Simpsons, and it completely changed their mind. The Bible and The Simpsons?
Really? Okay.
Somebody said, oh, the irony of Steve-O saying something is loud and obnoxious.
Right?
It's too much, guys. I can only take it in small doses.
Yeah. I feel like that's why we're not number one. Yeah. We're top 5 again.
Britt says she's Sandy. Who's Sandy?
Sandy is the squirrel.
There's a squirrel in the ocean?
Yeah, and she wears an astronaut outfit so she can breathe. And she actually has like a glass dome. Don't laugh. She has a glass dome in Bikini Bottom.
Is this real?
Yeah, that has
I've
air
never
so she
watched
can breathe. There's a tree in there so she can be a squirrel.
Wait, why does Britt think she's a character in our life?
Why does she think that?
Yeah, does she deserve to be a character in our life?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I think she's the only character we have on the show, actually. Seriously. Name another character that we have on the show. Exactly.
Oh, man.
I can't think of one. Dilbert, he calls us like once a year, maybe.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. But Kevin says that Sandy's super tough and independent, though.
You are nothing like Sandy,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've never watched SpongeBob. That just cracks me up. That's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, shout out to Steven Hillenburg. He died. He was the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants. 57 years old. He lost his battle to ALS. That's too bad, man. Got footage,
57. Oh,
footage
man.
of the funeral.
Don't do that.
Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, has died. His service will be held in the Bikini Bottom at the Krusty Krab.
That's cool.
He will be buried at sea in a coffin shaped like a pineapple. Wow. Pallbearers include Gary, Mrs. Puff, Squidward, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs. The eulogy will be given by Patrick Starr, and SpongeBob will blow bubbles shaped like angels in his honor. Reporting from the funeral of the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, I'm Nick Elodian.
Okay.
I'm Nick Elodian. That might be the greatest
That was the
thing
best
ever.
line. Good job. Somebody said SpongeBob was some of the cleverest animated comedy out there growing up. I don't know if there's a single show I watched as a child that had jokes I still laugh at to this day, like SpongeBob.
Yeah, man.
So it was this generation's Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, but even cooler, man. Way cooler.
We just became unfriends. You can't say that. Cooler?
Way cooler, dude.
Whatever, bro. The best kids cartoon right now is Teen Titans Go.
Man, SpongeBob premiered in May of 1999 and has aired more than 240 episodes.
Wow.
And they've had 2 movies. So you tell me, yeah, what other cartoon out there has ever done that?
Wait, ever? The Simpsons.
Darn it. Besides The Simpsons.
Okay. At this point, Family Guy, right?
Darn it. Besides The Simpsons and Family Guy, all right? I mean, they're definitely top 5 best, right?
I'm sure, man. Yeah.
Okay. We got to take a break, guys. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Star 88 thanks the Rain Tunnel Car Spa for becoming a power partner and supporting this hour of programming. The Rain Tunnel Car Spa with 3 and soon 4 Albuquerque locations, providing car washes, detailing, and gasoline. RainTunnelCarspa.com.
Pastor Greg Laurie points out some people treat prayer like a shopping list. Please, Lord, give me one of those, one of those. Pastor Greg says that misses the true objective of prayer. This week on A New Beginning, tune in for solid encouragement toward making our prayer lives more fulfilling and productive. Tune in for A New Beginning.
Make an appointment with Greg Laurie weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM.
Hey, if it's true that God's Word is living and active, how do you put it to work right now? James McDonald believes it's up to you. So listen up.
Be done with all the people who have put the Bible on such a high shelf that you feel like you can't get to it. There's not one person listening to me right now who isn't in a position to understand the Bible. You can understand it. In every place, in every generation, in every century, in every millennium, this book has been a source of stability to all who turn to it. And it can be that for you.
Listen Up is a production of Walk in the Word. It's our mission to ignite passion in the people of God through the proclamation of truth. Need to get fired up? Go to jamesmcdonald.com.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose to let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose to let it move you. Let it move. Let it move. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose to let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. Joy, joy, joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
Give me that joy. Give me that joy, Steve. Give me that joy. Shika! For King and Country. Shika!
Man.
821.
High today of 55 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Good morning.
Woo!
I'm dreaming of a white
Can't say that anymore.
Christmas.
Oh.
Can't say white Christmas.
Just like the ones
It's 2018. It's almost 2019.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, what are we going to do for New Year's Eve?
We do things on New Year's Eve at 40 years old? I
Heck
don't think
yeah,
so.
bro.
Nobody does anything at 40
I know
on New Year's
exactly
Eve.
what I'm doing.
Sleeping?
Yes.
Going to bed early?
I'm getting a tattoo that day.
Yeah?
Like,
Why?
purposefully.
Why?
So that I can have an excuse to not have to go out that night. Dude, sorry, I was just with Erickson for like 4 hours. I'm wiped, bro.
Does Christy always want to go out on New Year's Eve?
Nah.
Yeah.
But she's the one that wants to stay up till midnight, watch the stupid ball drop, and
Yeah, but you don't
watch
really
all
only have
the
to stay
like
up till 10.
bands.
You only have
and-
to stay up till 10.
That's not real.
What do you mean it's not
Gotta
real?
stay up till midnight.
No.
At least that's what they say. So her and Jack will try and like stay up, and they want to do all the shenanigans. And Luke and I put ourselves to bed because
Yeah,
we're like,
for
this
real.
is stupid.
Ugh.
And tomorrow's literally just Tuesday. So
I agree, man.
pass.
I've been
I'm
like that
I'm
for
a
a
grump
long
in
time.
that way. So
Yeah.
you want to party?
You want to
party
you
hard?
want to party on New Year's Eve? Yeah.
Party at my house. It's from 5 to 8. So
5 to 8,
yeah,
nice.
it ends promptly at 8 p.m.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm in.
perfect.
Has anybody tried the new Starbucks drink?
Dude, it sounds so disgusting.
I saw a couple people posting about it yesterday on my Facebook.
Yeah, but I haven't heard a single person say it tastes good. It just sounds like I'm gonna sneeze and cough, and my throat's gonna get scratchy. Ugh. Juniper, right?
See what this is all about here.
Check out Starbucks' latest holiday concoction. It is the Juniper Latte. And
Okay, the juniper latte.
Pass. Yeah. Hard
So
pass.
junipers are small pine trees, and apparently the latte tastes like a small pine tree.
Yeah, but that's like what causes everybody's allergies this season. Juniper. It's the worst. Anytime I know that like life is bad for me in my nasal
the juniper?
passage, I always go look and I'm like, oh, the juniper count is wicked high, bruh.
Yeah,
No
but
wonder I hate life.
the rest of the country doesn't have to worry about it like we do, you know?
So that's why Starbucks created it. They wanted the rest of the world to suffer like we do with allergies.
Well, they want it to taste like a Christmas tree, really. You know, they say, quote, it features a hint of juniper and sage, an evergreen aroma, and
man.
citrus notes.
My wife will die.
That sounds like Christmas to me.
I would have to have an EpiPen very close to her because these are two things that just murder her. I don't understand it.
But it's not real juniper, Steve-O, okay?
It's fake?
Yeah, man, it's artificial.
Is it, though?
You
They
know
say
what?
it.
Good call. Maybe
They say
it's
it
not.
features a hint of juniper. They don't say it features a hint of artificial juniper.
You might be right. Maybe maybe it does have a little bit of juniper in it. But
This must be why we don't. I hate Starbucks. I'm not a latte guy. Like black coffee. That's my thing.
It's your jam?
That's my jam. Same with my wife. We're not really latte people.
Yeah, but if it tastes like a Christmas tree, dude, give me some of that Christmas tree.
Nah, man.
I want to drink a Christmas tree. Yeah.
It tastes like Hobby Lobby smells.
Ooh. Give me the Hobby Lobby smell.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh.
The framing department.
Yes. Give me that cedar.
I'll
The
take a
framing
venti
department.
double Douglas fir, please. Thank you, Starmy. That was a good one.
What's your favorite Christmas smell?
See, there's a difference. I like smells. I like
Yeah?
those like piney type smells.
Well, then why wouldn't you
Cinnamon
want to
and
drink
pine,
it?
like in the air?
If you like it, why wouldn't you want to drink it?
Oh, okay.
Huh? Okay.
Oh, so weird.
I'm trying to
I mean,
think.
you're right in that I love lavender. Love the smell of lavender. Probably
Really?
my favorite smell. And I've had lavender lattes before, like where they put the little, real lavender. Love that.
I love the smell of wrapping paper.
Packing tape.
Yes. Packing tape. Garland. Have you ever smelled Garland before?
No.
Garland is, why not a Starbucks Garland latte? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Buck, what are you doing?
So I just dropped one of my kids off at school.
Oh,
Dropped
thank
Ella
God.
off.
Have you tried?
You'll be able to talk to us.
Have you tried this new Christmas tree drink from Starbucks?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Really?
Seriously.
Dumber than the unicorn frappuccino?
Yes. Yes. Dumber than the unicorn burger or the rainbow burger. Dumber than, yes, it's just dumb.
Wow. That's what happens when you get 50, guys. You get really cranky.
No, okay. Well, first of all, I'm not 50, but it's like, who eats Christmas trees? Okay, I understand the pumpkin thing, and everybody goes overboard with it. There's like pumpkin spice cake and beer and coffee and blah and toothpaste. You know, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
But
saw pumpkin
leave it
spice
alone.
Twinkies yesterday and was very offended.
What?
Yeah.
See, that's the dumbest thing. You know, I mean, they even came out with like strawberry Twinkies, and that offended my senses because, like, leave the Twinkie alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
You don't need to mess with it.
Fine, just the way it was.
It's like the Big Mac. You don't mess with the Big Mac.
Unless you're in Japan.
Really? They messed with the Big Mac?
Yeah, don't you remember that story? No, wait, that was Burger King. I'm sorry.
Burger
They
King.
did,
See, Burger King would do something
they did
like that.
the black bunned Whopper
That's right,
with
yeah.
squid and something.
Yep.
Somebody said I had a sample of juniper tea from Tivana one time, broke out into hives all over my
Oh,
body.
my gosh. No way.
Yeah, dude,
Woo.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Ooh. Try it, Buck. Order one.
Don't do it, bro.
Call us back.
No, we're gonna have to take Christmas back from all these people because they're irritating me.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Just leave it alone. Okay.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
Okay. All right. What's
I'm
going
saying.
on, man? What's new? Anything?
No, man, I got back yesterday. Flight was delayed coming back, so I got back a little later than I had anticipated. And,
Nice.
you know,
Right. You went to Monday Night
got
Football.
to go. And
Yeah.
I did go to Monday Night Football. That was pretty cool, man.
So I have a question.
It was.
I'm
yeah.
not a huge fan of experiencing NFL games live because it seems so boring in between snaps because it's like 40 seconds and then they're lining up. Did you? Was there
play-by-play.
any like entertainment? Was there? I need me some commentary. You know?
Yeah. It is
Oh,
weird.
oh yeah. You know, that's actually what I should have filmed and put on Facebook because, I mean, really, they have stuff happening all the time. You know,
Okay.
it's like, say, like when you go and see the Lobos play.
Right.
You know, and they have all these little contests that they do.
Mhm.
I mean,
They have a hype man.
Throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
Maybe the Broncos are just boring.
They don't have a hype man.
They should have a hype man.
They should have a hype man.
We should have a hype man.
We should be the hype man.
No, we need a hype man for the show.
For our show?
Yeah, man, when we go to breaks.
Like Flavor Flav?
I think he's available for like $100 a day or something like that.
Yeah, boy. We could totally
like
do
during
it.
breaks on Twitch and YouTube, we could have the hype man doing things for the people watching.
Like radio bits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be kind of cool.
All right, why not? Set of music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
it.
What's his name? Marcus Luttrell was at the game.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Cool. Who?
Yeah,
Friend of ours.
The lone survivor guy.
Yeah, you didn't see the movie with Thor?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
What was it called? Lone Survivor?
Lone Survivor. Seriously, you didn't see that movie, Steve-O?
No.
It was a great movie, man.
Really?
Oh, really good. Filmed here.
Wait, he was in the movie?
No.
Oh.
It was the movie about him.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cooler.
Yeah, he's the guy who got dropped off the whole SEAL team, and then he ended up being the lone survivor. Not spoiling anything, but he was the lone survivor.
Okay.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Well, glad you made it home safe, man. How's your show going, man? I'm sorry you didn't make top 5, but maybe there's next year.
I did just start. What do you guys So are you second place, Charlie?
I mean,
we definitely are losers. That's for sure.
I mean, hey, you know what?
We got beat up by Chaz Malibu.
I had to do a new bio on my Instagram yesterday because they want to do the little verified checkmark thing on it, and you have to have a bio. So here's what I wrote: co-host of the Morning Invasion, voted best morning show in Albuquerque by less people than whoever voted for the Peak.
Beautiful. I love that.
So we're number 1 in other people's hearts.
Yeah.
It's just, not as many people as voted for Jackie, Tony, Donnie. So it's like being first place.
I just want to be happy.
But not really ever, actually. So
it sounds like excuses. So you're second place, Charlie. Is that right?
I mean, so
yeah, pretty much. That's the thing that I'm upset about the most, Laryl, is this category is stupid. The way you guys do this is like, oh, it's you made top 5, but they won't tell you who's second, third, fourth, or fifth. Yeah. Like everybody, it's like the top 5 everybody gets an award. It's that. Come on.
Yeah,
can't do that.
What position did you come in after Chaz Malibu?
We
Where
don't
did
know.
You rank?
We have no idea. No. We were last in line as far as like with the names that they wrote out.
That's
so maybe we got fifth.
Alphabetical.
Oh, then you were fifth.
Oh
no,
then you were fifth.
No, it's alphabetical.
It's alphabetical.
TMI: The Morning Invasion was the last one.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, so we don't know. We don't know what place we got.
Yeah, they won't say.
I bet we got 5th.
Yeah, so
we got 5th. Man.
You probably got. Cheer up, Charlie.
Wow.
He texted me that yesterday.
Yeah, he texted me that too.
What?
Do you want me to sing you the song from Willy Wonka?
He thinks
What
it's
a
so
troll.
funny.
What a troll. He texted me the same thing yesterday.
Wow, you were doing it to
did
both
the
of
little
us?
Willy Wonka
Lame.
meme thing. Oh, what a jerk.
You know what? Hang up on yourself.
Enjoy your show. Hey, when are you hiring me? Are you still
What?
hiring me for that job?
Yeah, I'm so glad I could do Cheaters Hotel with you.
Cool,
So
man.
great,
All right,
man.
cool.
Mhm.
I told you we were coming in this week, Dexter. Hello.
Okay,
There we go.
Thursday?
All right. Love it.
Yes.
Wednesday?
Hello.
Woo.
Okay.
All right. So
Just
great.
let me know, bro.
So great.
All right. We'll
Are
see you
you
later.
actually going to come in?
Yeah.
Because if you're not going to come in, I'll have Steve-O come in.
Oh my
and do
gosh, let me know when, and I'll be there.
it. All right. Don't rage at me.
You're triggering me, man.
And yes, Steve-O, to answer your question, yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
We'll see you later.
Making sure.
We gotta go to break.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Fuck him as prime, everybody.
He's going to be a great boss.
Are you gonna do real estate, man?
No.
Oh.
Did you hear how quickly I answered that?
No.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
All right, so we got to take a quick break, guys. We have a couple guests coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Worship leader Drew Hodge from Desert Springs.
Heck yeah.
Pastor Jason Mills, Comics Corner coming up at 9:30.
That's right.
But when we come back, some wedding guests in Australia, they showed their support for a blind bride. A blind bride. It's a great story. You don't want to miss it. It's next. Hang out.
Stephen Furtick makes it come alive in this Star PowerPoint.
One thing that God has been challenging me with is we've written books and received publishing and royalties and different investments that Holly and I have had through the years is, do you still trust me like you did when you gave me your emergency fund? because you had the confidence and the courage to give away your your whole emergency fund. And I'm not saying that you should do that today, but will you still trust God at this level? Will you still trust at that same level when you gave more toward the offering one year than your house? You still trust me like that? Because then it gets difficult. And so then you have people who have little trusting God in big ways, and people who have a lot not doing what they could, and then the ministry can't move forward. It's going to take leadership from everybody that God speaks to.
That's a PowerPoint on Star 88.
It's so unusual, it's frightening. You see right through the mess inside me, and you call me out to pull me in. You tell me I can start again, and I don't need to keep on hiding. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so like you to keep pursuing. It's so like me to go astray. Ooh, but you guard my heart with your truth, the kind of love that's bulletproof. And I surrender to your kindness. Oh, I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? I cannot find the reasons why you'd give me so much. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? Now I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no, you won't let go, no matter what I do. It's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so unusual, it's frightening. I'm fully known and loved by you.
Torrin Wells, known at Star 88. Good morning. Merry Christmas. 6 or 8:38. Okay, bye.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Is there a gas
Hi,
leak in
today.
here?
Oh, okay. I know. I messed up the text line a few times this morning.
Jeez.
I just went to have another cup of coffee and realized I've had plenty.
You've had plenty, bro.
Yeah. By the way, many people chiming in about your comment about Thor in The Lone Survivor. It was Mark Wahlberg, bro.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What's going on in the news today?
The all clear given after a scare at Walter Reed Medical Center.
People were told to shelter in place after reports of an active shooter.
President Trump is attacking General Motors over its decision to idle plants and lay off workers.
The president is threatening to cut all GM subsidies in response.
The NASA spacecraft that touched down on Mars has beamed back the first clear photo of its landing spot on the red planet.
Big winter storm is on the move. A lot of people are about to get hit with snow in the north and a deep freeze in the south.
3 American soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb near Ghazni in central Afghanistan.
Terrifying scene inside a school in Oklahoma. A pit bull getting into the school, and authorities say attacking children, 3rd and 4th graders.
First Lady Melania Trump and Second Lady Karen Pence visiting the Red Cross to help put together comfort kits for troops overseas.
Nerve-wracking video shows a tourist clinging for life onto a hang glider in Switzerland.
He does say that he plans to do it again.
Heck yeah, man. Way to go, dude.
No.
Yeah, when life throws a lemon at your face, you eat it. It's sour. Oh, it's so sour, but you eat it. You take it on. When you crash on a bike, what do, Steve-O?
You get back up again.
You get back up again. That's right. You keep going.
I just knew it.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Good
Yes.
to be here. So good to be here.
I know it is. Did you see the footage of the giant cow, the huge cow?
This is weird.
This thing is like think of Goliath, but cow version. This is the Goliath of cows, man.
I think of you standing next to Michael Jordan. Because isn't he...
Or Shaq.
Yeah, he's about the size of Shaq, right?
Let's see here.
On all fours?
Yeah, a lot of people have been sharing this. This Knickers the cow, okay? So Google that if you haven't yet. He's a 7-year-old Holstein Friesian steer. He's just under 6'4".
Yeah.
Weighs
so
almost
MJ.
1.4 tons and lives on a cattle field in Western Australia. And it's crazy because, he's hanging out with all these other, average cows. Yeah. And he is, oh my gosh, so big.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much meat you could get from Knickers?
No, that just sounds awful to me. Because here's the thing. We grow our own vegetables, and sometimes, the foliage hides certain things, and the next thing you know, we've got a 6-foot zucchini. We've accidentally grown giant.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're not very good?
Mostly just water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you think Knickers is mostly water? Is that what you're saying? That's sad. Aw. Man. He's so big. So is that like steroids? What are they pumping hormones into this cow? I don't understand how he's so big.
What if he's just naturally that big?
I guess, but why aren't there other cows like that? I've never ever seen a cow that big.
Oh, clearly
Have you?
don't know Paul Bunyan.
Do you think that might be Paul Bunyan's cow?
It could be. Or Ferdinand. Ferdinand is another good answer.
It's weird because it almost makes the other cows look like miniature cows.
Yeah.
When the cows are hanging out next to Knickers, they look like they're small cows. Like
Remember
little
this time he
calves.
says, come on, Dex, I feel like you're milking this story.
Here we come. All the puns.
Time to move on.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sorry, don't mean to start any beef with you.
I just wish they were puns that I've never heard before.
Okay.
Slow down, Knickers. No, okay. Slow down, Knickers.
Wow. None of those were mine, by the way. Shout out to Phantom TV on Twitch.
Oh, you're so funny, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So funny.
See, babe, the big blue ox. Sarah knows.
All right, there you go. Just Google it, guys. It's a good time.
See, Paul says the cow's set. He's too big for all the meat processing equipment, so he's going to have a long, happy life.
Cool.
Mark seems to think after the story you're very moody.
Worst one we've ever got. It's got to be. Joining us on the show is Knickers the cow. Knickers? Knickers.
No.
Knickers? Oh.
Hey, I'm Paul Bunyan. It was an ox. It wasn't a cow.
Same thing.
I mean, it was a really big animal that wasn't a horse.
Yeah, I mean, it did have horns. He was
but
blue.
you're right.
Yeah.
I apologize. I am utterly
Fact
disgusted
police.
with myself.
Woo, woo, fact police.
Thank you, Starmy, for that one, too.
Appreciate you setting us straight,
thank
dude.
you. Perfect.
Yeah, you can't ever mess up, lone survivor was...
it was actually Marky Mark. Are you kidding me?
Mark.
Chrissy says we need to have, like, the last 3 minutes of the show is just a segment where she comes on and fact checks all of my stories. Because she's like, you liar.
Yeah?
I'm like, I never lie!
Like about family stuff?
Yes.
Like things that go on?
Every time I tell a story, she's like, nope. She said the kids will be shaking their heads in the car. Nope.
She does understand that we have to entertain people,
I'm
right?
like, and they're all true.
Like we have to like make people laugh.
Yeah.
And your life will not do that.
No, my life's
just
so
your
boring.
ordinary, boring life
So
will
boring.
not. That is why we're not number one.
You know,
our lives are too boring.
That's because we're covering giant cows. Thebes thinks we just need to steer this conversation in another direction.
Fine.
Steer this.
I got it.
Okay.
Australian bride Stephanie. She's 32. She got to marry the love of her life. Good for you, Steph.
Yep.
Good for you. It was, a ceremony that looked similar to hundreds of others across the country on Sunday. Until you take a look at the guests. Let me tell you about these guests.
Okay.
Steph's got some pretty cool guests at her wedding. You see, Stephanie is blind. She can't see. So, 54 of her guests at her wedding decided to do something pretty extraordinary. They all covered their eyes. While she walked down the aisle, nobody got to see her get married.
This is the weirdest. Like,
Bravo.
You're not being funny. They all put
Bravo.
sleep masks on.
Bravo. Yes. We want to stand beside Steph on her big wedding day and not watch her get married.
Okay, I have a question for you, because this looks like a destination wedding. I'm not being funny.
What
like
is-
there's an owl
There's like an
swooping
owl.
in, and
Oh
it's
my
like,
gosh.
it looks like super lavish and
Yes.
crazy. Her dress, everything. So you're telling me, and I don't mean this to, I'm not trying to be insensitive. Steph, the blind bride.
Yes.
Did she know they were doing this?
I
Or
had
is it
no
like,
idea.
we're going to surprise her and we're all going to put sleep masks on so that
she's blind.
we envision her walking down the aisle the way she does?
And that's exactly why they did it. They all
I know.
They all put on these sleep
But
masks
did they
to do
tell
that.
her ahead of time?
Gosh,
Because
Steve-O, these are
she
questions I just don't
notice
have.
when she was walking down the aisle.
Yep.
When did they take them off? Or
No.
did they all pay for this
Nobody
crazy
got to
destination
see
wedding?
the wedding.
And they all put masks
Nobody got
on?
to see it. Nobody got to see the owl swooping in from
As
the
the
raptor.
bride, wouldn't you want
Yeah.
others to experience the day?
Nobody got to see the rings, Nobody got to see the kiss.
Guys, I'm not
Because they're
being
all
funny
blind.
right now. This is real life. This is what really happened. They're all wearing these crazy black sleep masks during her wedding.
So they could experience just what Steph doesn't get to see the wedding.
I want to know how she feels about this, though. Like, is she like, oh, thank you guys? Or was it like, wow, what? Cool, what? Are you making fun of me?
Well, let's find out how she feels about it.
When we lose one of our senses, the others become heightened, which allow us to experience something as beautiful as these vows in a totally unique way. Today, we get to experience that in Steph's way.
From the start, you inspired me with your strength, dazzled me with your beauty, and challenged me with your wit and intellect.
I'm so lucky to have found a man that adores and cherishes me so much, and I couldn't imagine my life without you.
Why didn't he get to wear a blindfold?
Yeah, the groom totally did not wear a blindfold.
Way to go, dude. Way to stand by your bride.
Or the priest dude.
What? So everybody else, all 52 guests, wore blindfolds and didn't get to experience the wedding, except for the groom and
I mean, now that's kind of cool.
I mean,
but everybody was still there and paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay, well.
I just want to see the video of when they asked the best man for the ring. And he was like,
oh man, hold
left
on.
pocket.
Oh, geez.
It's like, oh, man, passing this off. Like, oh, I hope I'm giving this to this way. Where am I?
I guess some of the vendors put in special efforts to make sure that Steph could appreciate all of the sensory elements that made the day, especially the videographer, because that's the only way that guests are going to be able to experience the wedding is later when they get to watch it on video.
Yeah, see, so they said, okay, but if maybe she were hearing impaired, she were deaf, would they plug their ears? Like, this seems kind of weird.
It does seem weird, right?
I would want people to experience the wedding and see my wedding, even if I couldn't, due to the fact that I'm blind.
Exactly. If I was the blind lady, I'd be like, no, seriously, you guys put on masks so
Here's
you
a
can
great
see?
question. Paul says, but don't you need a witness to make it official?
Good call. Good call.
How many of those people fell asleep? Somebody's like, dude, don't you put a sleep mask on me.
Right?
I'm falling asleep, bro. Especially it's a wedding, like the ceremony, and you got a sleep mask on. You're like, this is the best.
Here's what's kind of crazy. So, of course, she's never seen, what her new husband looks like.
Right.
She only knows his build. He's 6'4", and she's about 5'4", so he's a lot taller than her. He's got broad shoulders. But other than that, she pretty much just relies on descriptions.
That's what kills me. This was her quote.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him. I know he has broad shoulders, but other than that, I have to rely on descriptions.
Yep.
And guess what? None of your guests can describe your wedding for you.
Oh, beautiful photos, though. Jeez. Isn't that beautiful?
Are you being dumb? She can't see the photos, man.
But they're so beautiful.
Oh, gosh.
Can you imagine, having to, you know what? Good for him. And good for her. Sounds like they,
I want to know if she was in on it. I want to know if she was privy to it.
She was.
Or if, okay.
Yeah.
Was it her idea?
No. It was the family's idea. They all wanted to do something for her. They thought if they did this for her, it would be something like, okay, well, she can't see it. We want to stand beside her, and we want to experience it like she's experiencing this wedding. Because think about that, dude. You're the only one blind. You're the only one experiencing that. That would be hard. So if you knew everybody else in the crowd was experiencing your wedding like you were experiencing it,
that is true.
I kind of understand it a little bit.
But Phantom just wants to know if they kept the blindfolds on when the bouquet was thrown.
Yeah. But at the same time, too, I would kind of be, if I was the blind person, I'd be like, listen, I love that you guys want to do this for me, but I want you guys to enjoy the wedding.
Experience this wedding.
Yeah, so you can tell me.
Spent a lot, clearly, it looks like they spent money on this
wedding. Like an owl swooped in?
Yes, that's
I want
real.
that.
To the bride's arm. Like the bride stuck her arm out and a white owl swoops into her arm.
How much does that
at the
cost?
altar. It's like, okay, Harry Potter. It's like, I've got a letter from my father. Cool, man. No one saw it.
You know what I want? I want Knickers to be at my wedding. I want Knickers
the cow?
Knickers the cow to be there. I want them to let loose deer. So, right as you're doing your vows, deer run through the crowd. They jump with an owl and a hawk beaming down. I didn't realize you could get those features on, you could hire people to do that for you. By the way, you have a giant coyote that lives in your neighborhood.
Wait, I do?
Yes. I was coming home last night from the gym. I'm not joking around.
No, I know.
A huge coyote in your neighborhood. I was coming down Rainbow.
I know this. I've talked about him. He hangs out in our hood.
He's huge.
He followed a kid home from school and they called animal control.
But he's huge. Coyotes, that's the biggest coyote I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And he's just, what's crazy about it is I honestly don't see him very often because they're like little ninjas.
Yeah.
This one's just
nah, he's chill.
He might be part dog.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, coyotes are dog, but I mean, he might not be like a full-bred coyote.
Oh, man.
But he's huge.
Yeah.
I almost hit him. Guys got to get, poor Brody, dude. You better be careful.
Weirdest transition ever. That was the most random thing.
I forgot to tell you. Be careful, dude. You got to get rid of that thing. Someone needs to shoot that coyote.
Well, yeah. I hear it it's fair game.
Yeah,
right?
Well,
you take them out.
You should double check that. I don't know.
Okay.
But again, if you kill a coyote, they mate, and there's more of them. So you don't really want to try to take them out because there'll be more coyotes.
So back to the random blindfolded wedding. Somebody said, if you blindfold everybody at a wedding I'm out. I'm leaving. Weddings are boring enough as it is.
Wow, you sound like a really cool person.
No, dude, it's true.
Okay, well, come on.
You
really?
get invited to a wedding and you're like,
yeah, you'd be the grump that would be like, I'm not doing this. See ya. Bye. Really? You're a jerk. That's not cool. I mean, I get it. It seems weird, and it is a little weird. But think about it, man. They're doing it so that they can experience it like she's experienced it because she's all alone in the whole blind thing. So I think it's kind of a cool thing.
All right.
Don't be that guy. I'm leaving. I have to wear a sleep mask. Oh, weddings are boring as it is.
I would totally fall asleep.
Yeah, well, fall asleep then, you know?
I really, really would.
But to leave?
I've fallen asleep in weddings without sleep masks on. And I was like doing the music.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I'm just
like the DJ?
They're so Kirsty and I, we've had to like sing at weddings and stuff.
That's cool. Yeah. Not your thing, huh? So you technically are a wedding singer?
I guess.
Huh. That's cool.
Never thought about that. Oh, never thought about that.
That actually seems like a really cool job.
Ironically enough, the last wedding that we did a song at, I sang an Adam Sandler song.
Really? Like, do you really want to hurt me or what?
No,
from like
was that like you don't remember. It was like the I want to
from
grow
the weddings.
Old with you one.
That
you
one.
know, like yeah.
I want to grow.
And that's exactly how I did it.
With you.
Yep. Oh, man. Speaking of singing, we have a way better singer than I coming in. I'm ready to talk to Drew.
Drew, he's from Desert Springs. He's a worship leader.
You know, somebody else had a pretty good comment. They would just flip the sleeping mask up because who's going to notice?
Yeah, right?
Everybody else is blindfolded.
Everybody
You're just like, you know what?
Except for the groom.
Nope.
You know the groom would rat you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder how many people actually did that.
Mm-hmm. You'd be called Peaky Blinders for the rest of your life. Sneaky Pete.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Makes me think, are you supposed to close your eyes when you pray?
Oh, God.
Do you have to do that? Because forever, I always thought you had to, and if you didn't, it didn't count.
You mean like biblically? Does it say to close your eyes?
Yeah, is that in the Bible? You have to close your eyes when you pray?
Like, yeah. Bow your head and close your eyes and... Dang it. I'm not getting in on this. I have a really good friend who's a pastor who seriously always has his eyes wide open.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of do that now, too. I kind of want to look around when people pray just to see, like, who's serious. Mm-hmm. Like, who's really praying? All right, we got to take a break, guys. When we come back, worship leader Drew Hodge from Desert Springs joining us next.
In this hotspot, Skip Heitzig reminds us that a broken heart means a broken person.
The biggest disease today is the feeling of being unwanted, uncared for, deserted by everybody.
Imagine the potential and the beauty in every person, as Skip says.
A single human being is the most beautiful, the most valuable, and potentially the most powerful thing God ever created.
Hotspot.
So if they get broken, that can impede God's purpose and plan for that person's life.
Enjoy the Jesus Loves Broken reading plan. Search for Skip Heitzig in the YouVersion Bible app. Now this.
As Augustine well put it, if I weep for the body from which the soul is departed, should I not weep for the soul from which God is departed? So loving the broken means preaching the unbroken gospel.
That's a wrap on this Hotspot.
Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
And if you determine to live for God, if you determine to have a heart for God, if you determine to stand for Jesus Christ, there will be always somebody to come along and say, you can't do it. Someone who will say, it's impossible impossible for you to kill the giant and stand for God. But David refused to listen to the naysayers and the negativity that was all around him. It's very important when you determine to live for Christ and to stand for God in your life that you don't listen to the naysayers, to the negativity, and especially that you don't listen to carnal Christians who don't have a heart for God. You listen to God. You listen to your own heart as you've cultivated for Christ.
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, rebroadcast on KKCJ, Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ, Mintmore, K201CC, Las Cruces, K203EZ, Alamogordo, K207CQ, Gallup, K211CW, Hobbs, K212EH, Silver City, K214DE, Antonito, K218AK, Artesia, K250AB, Roswell, K293AO, Alamosa, K228DQ, Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm.
City Harmonic Manifesto at Star 88 904.
High today at 55 degrees.
It's the Morning Invasion with Dax and Steve-O.
And joining us right now is Drew Hodge with his latest Christmas song.
Oh.
He's from Desert Springs. Starmy, welcoming Drew Hodge.
Oh, holy night.
This is
brightly shine.
Let Drew sing.
We're going for a kind of a classic vibe with this newest project. So
nice. I like this. Is this recorded in studio or just at church?
I recorded this straight onto my iPhone.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great.
We just set the iPhone in the middle of the room.
Wow,
it's amazing what these phones will do now.
Unbelievable.
You're killing me right now.
And the soul.
Oh, you're just gonna let this one play then? You're just okay.
Come on, it was
Like it's about to get
it was gonna get good. It's getting to the good part.
What if this is what you really sounded like, and you were like, guys, I really want you to play this.
Oh,
I'm so proud of what I've put together.
There's no auto-tune on this track at all.
This is just raw.
This is raw.
This is real.
We're going back.
Gifts from the Lord.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Listen to this. Get out of here. You know what?
That's yeah.
Done with that.
You know, I didn't warm up before that take. So
that's awesome.
Give me a break.
Oh man, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. I've got 5 little kids, so I'm always tired.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
I have 5, so I mean, I just kind of have to lead with that. Like, because people ask, like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Well, I have 5 children."
Yeah.
So yes, I'm okay, but I'm tired,
dude.
And my wife's really tired.
How old are your kids?
They are 9, 8, 6, 5, and 2.
Oh goodness sakes!
It's a party.
You're in it. Just man, I miss those days.
Yeah.
It's like
two of my
bragging
kids don't talk to me anymore. And,
yeah.
I got 1 left. So
Teenagers,
maybe I should have 5.
teenagers.
Maybe I should have had a ton of kids.
The odds are better now, so I've got a better chance of having a good relationship with at least one of them.
Yeah, exactly. And they're spread out pretty well. So
man, so Clopez, he nailed it. Like he was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I need the odds to ever be in my favor.
All the kids. He just got all the kids.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
In case they ever start a chocolate factory, like he's never ever gonna need to have a contest for somebody to win it.
They make their own toys for Christmas.
Yes, they do. It's phenomenal.
Workshop.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
Well. Yeah,
that's good.
But we're doing well. Yeah, Lord is good, and excited about the Christmas season.
Yeah,
Advent, and excited for this new Christmas record.
Yeah, talk about this Christmas record.
Yeah,
man.
so this is we've done 6 projects since I've been at Desert Springs Church. So our music ministry will, from time to time, put together original songs, original arrangements.
Yeah,
and we finally did a Christmas album. I finally broke. People have been asking, when's the Christmas album? And I always say, maybe next year. But it was a great project to do. But with a Christmas album, you have to start in June. So we've been working on it since June. And
I was gonna say
that'd be kind of weird, right?
So I'm a little over Christmas music, but it's great because Christian Christmas hymnody is some of the deepest and richest hymns that we have in the church. So
theologically speaking,
yeah.
Like,
so I mean,
seriously,
it's brilliant. So we love singing it. It's great that we have this annual reminder to sing about the core of our faith and why Jesus came, that he came in the flesh, why he had to come, and that we're still in an Advent season as the church as we wait and look forward to Jesus coming again in the flesh. So it's great for singing. It's great for sharing the gospel because anyone likes Christmas music, almost everyone to some degree, or hates it. But there's always some nostalgia attached to Christmas music. So people listen to Christmas music that have no interest in the church or Jesus or faith or anything.
Yeah.
They'll listen.
Yeah.
So we were excited to do that.
How do you feel about praying with your eyes open?
Okay.
I love it because I love to be able to.
Do you do that?
To see. I get really dizzy. Yeah, if I close my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start surveying Christians on campus.
Yeah, that feels...
And just ask
Did
them.
this just hit you? Like, that it's not technically biblical to close your eyes?
Thought about it before, because, I feel weird when I have my eyes open when I pray. Like, I'm not supposed to have my eyes open.
But it's even weirder if you, like, making eye contact with somebody.
Exactly.
You're just like...
you're like, oh, man.
Do you break that eye contact, or are you no, you're stuck?
You're locked in. You're locked in. So again, 5 kids. So with the kids, it's helpful to tell them to close their eyes so they don't get distracted. So I think closing your eyes is helpful if you can get distracted.
Yeah.
So eyes open prayer, and I love that we're talking about this. I typically will have my Bible open so I can be reading a psalm or something as I pray.
Nice.
So you can use the words of the psalm to help you pray.
That's good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got a real answer.
Well, I've always had a hard time with my eyes closed because then my mind really wanders.
There you go.
You
Well,
know,
then-
I think I'd rather have them open.
Then you need that visual tether.
Yeah.
Get your Bible out, open it up, and you look at it, and that'll tether your thoughts to God's word.
Boom. Bringing the knowledge.
That's nice.
That's why I like having Drew in.
Hashtag Jesus.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay, I want to ask you this. Drew Hodge in studio, Desert Springs. What's your actual title? I was going to say worship pastor.
Music minister.
Music minister.
Chief
That
musician
sounds-
and
oh,
liturgist.
gosh. That sounds cooler. I like that.
Choir
That's like classical
master.
or
Music
Love it.
minister.
Music minister.
I minister the music.
That's cool. You had to get started in June for this Christmas project.
Yep.
How do you get into the like Christmas
Yeah, we all
feel
put,
in summertime?
Yeah, we turned the air down really low in the building. We all put on Santa hats.
P&M Bill was out.
We got on the Netflix
The fireplace?
The fireplace.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
No joke. We put it on. We put it on
Stop
the TVs.
it! Are you being serious right
I'll do
now?
that on my iPhone
1000%,
sometimes.
I
man.
never know if you're being
I
serious.
know this is serious now. I'll turn my hat around or something if I'm joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is that's what we did. We had to get into it.
I love this.
Ian, our drummer,
Heck
he
yeah.
like made his own sleigh bells and like put them around his head.
Shut up. That
And
can't.
so,
well, actually, I believe
like,
that
would
because he
just-
builds everything.
He would just like bounce his head with
Yeah.
this like shing shing shing.
It took him 3 minutes, and he crafted them
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of something he saw on the side of
He
the road.
whittled it
Ian's like our friend that
out of a piece of
it makes me crazy.
driftwood.
Like you follow him on Instagram, and he's just like, I made this with my bare hands.
He's such a jerk.
He made Thor's like he made Mjolnir
He made me on there
for his son, and it looks like the coolest thing on the
That's
planet.
awesome.
I'm like, man, I want Ian to be my dad.
Yeah,
Love Ian
yeah.
so much.
He kind of is like my surrogate father.
But aren't you like
Which
the
is-
same age? That's kind of weird.
No, no. He's a good year or two older.
Yeah, and that's totally fine.
Totally normal.
But he's an old soul.
He
so
is
it,
an
it
old
feels
soul.
like he's a lot older.
Probably looks a lot older than
He
you.
does. He
Yeah.
looks. He looks. Yeah.
Our sons played Little League together, and so by the time the game was over, it was amazing what he had invented there in the stands, from a tin can and a random scrap on the ground.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's kind of like a homeless MacGyver.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
He's incredible.
So he doesn't
And
have a home.
and he also
That's
has a
kinda
drum
sad.
kit. No, yeah,
No, he just looks homeless.
he looks homeless. That
Gotcha.
beard,
Homeless.
man.
But at any
So-
moment, he could just build a home wherever he's
I was
at,
gonna
and then
say,
he would
yeah.
just
Why
would
hasn't he
not
built a
be
home?
homeless anymore.
That's true. It's amazing. So, all right, Christmas Spirit in June.
Yep.
And all original tracks, you guys were like, we
well,
gotta go.
original arrangements. So I mean,
Okay.
a couple of classic Christmas hymns like "Hark the Herald" and our version of "We Three Kings." But a couple of them are more original. A couple of them are what I would call unorthodox Christmas songs.
Okay.
So one of them is a second Advent song. So I slid it in there because it is Advent, but it's
Yeah.
a second coming song. So it's our version.
Is it Joy to the World?
It's a retune of Charles Wesley's lyric "Lo, he comes with clouds descending,"
Okay.
which was originally written by another guy as a Christmas song, and then Charles Wesley took it, stole it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't matter back then.
Right,
He's like,
nobody cared.
I'm Chuck Wesley. What are you going to do? He took it and he rewrote it as a second Advent song.
Okay.
And so the church has been singing it for a long time, but the tune was kind of antiquated. So I took it, retuned it, and turned out really, really cool. So we like that one. And then the other one that I'm really excited about is our rock band version of Handel's Messiah's "Comfort Ye."
No way.
So it's something I sang in college. I was a vocal performance major, and so we sang. It starts off somewhat traditional, "Comfort Ye," just like a classical arrangement with strings and piano, and then we imagined what Queen would do if Queen was to play Handel's Messiah.
Man, give me this. I want to
So-
hear it. I want to hear it.
So that's what happened is.
Beautiful, man.
So I got to use my college voice and sing some high notes, and then
Called a CD player.
a compact.
Do you remember how to
disc.
use one of these? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Even still plugged
we can ask Ask our
Hit
parents.
open, and then the CD goes inside the slot.
Yeah.
And I think you just hit play.
even know if it's
Well, I'll just plug them out. I'll just like
So I could
put it in there and hit play and see what happens.
You want me? Just want me? Yeah.
put it
Do
in
a
there.
live
Come on,
live
let's do it.
performance.
I put it in there.
Did you hit play?
No, I didn't hit play.
I've
you gotta
got
hit
my
play, bro.
iPhone. We could, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Again, we recorded all this on my iPhone. It's amazing.
All of it on the iPhone.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I really don't think the CD player's connected anymore because they were like,
Wait,
dude.
shh. Do you hear that?
No.
It's amazing.
No, it's not connected to the board anymore.
Well, we don't use those
Kids,
anymore,
there used to
Steve-O.
be this device called the CD player.
Oh, you just spit all over
You would put these little shiny metal things in and spin it.
Stop spitting.
And it would, yeah.
I don't even think I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
fresh this
where can we
track
get it
is.
online?
next time.
It's
it online?
It's
Oh,
on
wait,
our-
let me just Google it.
It's on our Bandcamp. You can go. Well, no, it's not. It's not even.
Oh.
It's not. It doesn't come out until Friday.
Oh,
we
Drew
release it
Hodge.
Friday.
So we can't even stream
Could
it.
have
I have-
MP3'd it to us or something.
Well, we have one that you can stream on our Bandcamp, Desert Springs Church. .bandcamp.
I like
Desert
that.
Springs.
He's not really good with spelling.
Church
SPRING.
Bandcamp.com.
Man, you're getting there.
Nope, didn't get it. Hold on.
This is awesome radio. Are we?
Stand by, guys.
Yep.
Dude, we'll do
Stand
this.
by.
We'll
Okay.
we'll
Can we cut-
re-record
can we cut
this.
around
Yeah,
this?
we're not
Yeah,
live.
nobody hears
nobody's
us right
really
now. This isn't
listening.
live
So
at all.
this is.
All right, here we go.
It's perfect, man.
Bandcamp.com.
Nope, that's
Is this
not,
it? Is this your site?
That's not them.
Okay.
That's definitely not.
Well, you got to go. Yes, Desert Springs Church, all one word. .bandcamp.
That's
Yeah,
what I did.
come on, I believe in you.
I did that. Desert Springs
not
Church.
Desert Springs Church. It's Desert Springs.
Yeah,
Church,
yeah.
Man.
Got
Come
an
on.
S.
Somebody-
Desert.
Wait.
Desert
I
Springs
didn't put
Church.
it dessert. I put Desert Springs Church.bandcamp.com.
Sure. Hey, it's okay, man. Everybody makes that mistake. Autocorrect ruined our lives.
I hate you.
Ruined our lives.
Okay.
But I mean, talk
We could
about
just
promo.
play Queen. I mean, if you have any
that's
Queen.
See, it takes me to bandcamp.com.
Yeah, it does. So then search for Desert Springs Church. Come on, man.
Thanks for telling me
It
that the
is
first time, you jerk.
2018.
Why didn't you tell me I was in the right one?
I feel like I should have.
So Christmas in
done
June.
more.
He does this to me all the time. He likes to make me look like an idiot.
Why don't
I
I,
will
have?
say-
Why don't I
Here it
have
is.
our record on my phone? I have it in my.
I got it right here,
I have
buddy.
it. Here we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
This is,
Let there be light.
Let there
this
be
one,
light.
This one's a rise and shine. So this is another Wesley lyric that I retuned and then added stuff and
All on an iPhone.
all on iPhone 4S.
Ian's rocking the drums that he built in the studio while
he
Drew
tracked
was
this.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's not you.
Yeah. It's amazing what autotune will do.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like you.
That's Amy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Greaves.
Yeah. Amy Dawn.
Love that girl.
I like it.
So it releases Friday.
Friday. Yes. Friday. It'll be out. It'll be on iTunes, Amazon, Napster.
Napster.
Being
Wow.
a musical minister nerd, how deep into the theology of it do you go? Because I mean, clearly you're like, this
As
was
deep.
a line, this was what,
As deep as I can go.
as deep as the ocean.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
deep as the ocean.
So content's really important for us.
Yeah.
We start there. Start with good content, good theology, doctrine, because the songs that we sing as a church, that's our sung theology.
Right.
We take those songs with us throughout the week. Most people aren't walking around. I mean, Skip's amazing, but I imagine people aren't walking around during the week quoting Skip sermons.
Right.
Maybe he's quotable.
He is very quotable.
But certainly songs that we sing
absolutely.
will stay with us. So
I mean, look at this. Sing along to every song. That's like our tagline for our station.
Yeah.
And
so
it's
songs
every
work,
word to every song.
work in our minds and in our memories different than spoken words. So
Yeah.
so it's obviously really important. So we find good content, and then if there's a good melody out there that somebody's already singing, or that's the traditional melody, then we'll sing that. If not, then me and the music team will usually go to work and come up with a newer arrangement to sing.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I love what you guys do. So
It's fun.
It's good, man. Well, Drew Hodge from
Heck
Desert
yeah.
Springs. Christmas album, guys.
I'm going to post
Thank
it
you,
up to
thank
our Facebook. It releases on the 30th.
And then
So-
the concert this Friday.
Yes.
At the church.
Plug it.
Free. 7 o'clock, Desert Springs Church, 705 Osuna Road.
Will there be hot cocoa?
There should be.
We need to make that happen.
There should be.
I'll make it happen.
We'll just be playing all the songs, a bunch of Christmas songs. It'll be great. It's a free concert.
And free, yeah.
Everybody's welcome, all ages.
Dude,
It'll
that's
be a
the
blast.
best part. Like, nobody's going to say no to, like, free Christmas music.
Yeah.
It's my jam.
Yeah.
I don't like it before Thanksgiving, but now that it's over, it's
Right.
like...
We tried to time it right.
It's good. It's a good release.
All right there, Drew. Good to have you on the
guys.
show, man.
Where can people go to
Merry
find more
Christmas.
information other than, just our Facebook? I'll post it, but...
Yeah, DesertSpringsChurch.org is our church's website, so you can find us there through the music ministry. You can find our old projects or our Bandcamp page, which is DesertSpringsChurch.bandcamp.com.
Again, not Desert Springs, Dex.
Yeah, I didn't put that in there.
Which would be a
Fat fingers.
sweeter name.
It would.
Yeah. All right, Drew. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
It's November. You can't say Merry Christmas
You scream,
yet.
I will chop you in the throat. And Drew's going to laugh and film it.
I will. Yeah.
He does this to me all morning. He just yells in my ear all morning.
Just, it's the only way I can get a hold of you.
All right.
You're going down.
See you, Drew.
Thanks, guys.
All right, when we come back, we have Pastor Jason Mills' little comics corner for you guys. Hang out with us. Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios.
As a parent, you want your kids to get more than gifts this Christmas. You want your kids to get the heart of Christmas. Give them the gift of giving and watch what it does in their heart. You see, somewhere in Asia, there's a family just like yours, except they're barely surviving. You could donate money, and you would help them for a time. But when you donate an animal, like a chicken or a goat, you help them for a lifetime, because you're helping them earn a living. A chicken or goat provides food for the family, eggs, milk, and cheese, and in turn they can sell eggs, milk, and cheese to provide income. And your gift opens the door to talk about the love of Jesus. Go online with your kids and look through the Christmas Critter Catalog from Gospel for Asia. Let them choose the animal they want to give. It will bless the life of a family in Asia, and it just might bless your family as well. Give your kids the gift of giving.
Call now at 855-565-4628.
This is Groundwire with Sean Dunn. Groundwire.
In the past, I've been late in mailing gifts. I've missed Christmases, birthdays, and special occasions. Occasionally, it was because they snuck up on me and found me unprepared. Other times, I've been so consumed with other things that I'd forgotten altogether. Although I've scrambled to catch up in order that I might send a token of my love and appreciation to someone I care about, God never has to. God never forgets. He never has, and He never will. He's not too busy to visit you in your time of need either. God is on the job and always on time. He longs to meet your needs, bring you peace, and offer you a great life. God is on your side and will help you fight your battles. He will give you strength when you are weak and give you peace even in the midst of a storm. If you take just a moment to slow down, you will see that He's been with you the entire time. He's crazy about you, and He will never be late.
For more information or to talk to a live spiritual coach, log on to groundwire.net. Click on groundwire.net.
When darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love.
was Josh Baldwin with his latest Stand in Your Love.
That's right. That one for our dear friend Jason. His beard doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
When I stand in your love, man.
I love his movies.
My beard doesn't stand a chance. What is he really saying? Oh, never mind. I just got it. My fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like your version better.
My beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't stand a chance.
9:26.
Hi today at 55.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
Pastor Jason Mills, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
What's going on, man?
In a
you're
world.
sick. That's what's going on.
That is what's going on.
In a world where you're sick,
Yeah.
but your voice sounds amazing.
No. You
It
sound.
does.
You sound.
You sound sick.
Sick. You sound.
I sound like my
infected.
grandfather who smoked for
Gosh,
60 years.
I don't want you
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I walked in and you guys
Steve-O,
immediately
sorry.
were like, unclean, unclean.
I'm like angry that my jacket's over there. I'm like, well, burning that.
You mean I hand it to you?
No!
Yeah, just hug it and
Gosh,
give it to you?
Scream one more time.
Why are
One
your ears so sensitive?
more
I think
time.
he's going deaf, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know
There's
what?
a certain decibel that just pierces his heart.
Oh my gosh.
I know-
Everybody's heart.
I know that like the abbreviation for this show, New Morning Invasion, is TMI, too much information, but it should be the Screaming and Clapping Show.
Yeah, for real.
Every time I sit out there and wait for my turn to come in, it's Steve-O screaming and then clapping instead of laughing.
Yeah, and his claps are like
They're sonic booms.
they
Yes.
are.
Yeah.
They're sonic booms.
He's just got joie de vivre. He's just a joy of life, you know? He
Gosh,
just
I
can't
wish that
hold
were
it
true.
in.
What?
Just wish we could be number one, man, but we
Spit.
never will be.
Great. Oh, it's on me. It's like The
Darn
Walking
it.
Dead.
Don't make me laugh, dude. Come on. I'm a hold it together here.
Let's do this so we can get you out of here.
Oh man, it's funny. We
Oh, my
mentioned
gosh.
Comics Corner this morning in Nerd Talk, and immediately got people going. Can you talk about this? Can you talk about that? Can you talk about this?
We could talk about this. We could talk about
Yeah, I've felt like one of them works perfectly because you are infected right now.
I am
and it's
mildly,
disgusting.
because
And
I
I'm
have children.
worried I'm gonna die. So two things.
We all die.
We were asked about The Walking Dead, which nobody in here watches.
Wait, nobody watches that? I don't know about that.
I read the comics. Does that
Dex
count?
and I totally watch. So
Yeah.
It's worse, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's
No, it's just because you
Called
never know what's
graphic novels.
happening. I don't want to get into it because major spoilers from this last week. There's
Yeah.
the mid-season finale, and a lot of stuff happened. And anyways,
Rick
but
died and everything.
another big question: can we talk about how Tom Hardy / Venom needs to be inserted into the MCU? Right? Meow. His
Yes.
portrayal was fantastic. Did you see it?
I did.
Okay.
I thought it was really cool.
I did too, and it made like stupid amounts of money. So obviously they're working on a second Venom movie.
Yeah. Is it canonical if Stan Lee shows up at the end? I mean,
oh yeah, he did.
He did. Doesn't that make it canonical?
Sure. Keep saying canonical in your sick
Love that
voice.
word. I'm gonna start using canonical. I love that.
Canonical.
Oh yeah, totes
As
canonical.
Being part of the canon. Okay, sorry, super sidetrack. I watched a movie with my wife and kids while I was sick.
Congratulations.
And Stan Lee was in it as a cameo, and you will never guess what movie it was.
Teen Titans Go.
No.
Power Rangers.
Mallrats.
I did not watch that with my children.
Oh yeah, right. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
wait.
The Hangover.
No, Big Hero 6.
No.
Oh, wait.
Princess Diaries 2.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Which,
my
by the
gosh.
way, very good.
I've seen
No
one.
shame.
I've seen one.
You are
He
a sad
is-
man.
I was a sick man. If I was a sick man.
They just went for it, huh?
Oh, and he's in
Picking
it.
movies.
And he does like a Three
So glad I
Stooges
have
imitation.
boys. Really?
Yeah, like if you were ever on the fence about Princess Diaries 2,
Yeah, still not
allow
gonna-
me to tip
No.
you over.
No.
Just go for it. Lean
See,
into
here's
it.
why I'll never see it, because it would require me to see the first one now.
No, they do a
because you
recap in
can't
the
see it.
beginning.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
okay,
it's great.
Cool. It's just like a comic
So-
book.
Yeah, exactly. Previously on
Yeah.
X-Men. Which I used to love that with the animated series where they would do that. Anyway, so is Venom should totally be brought in, but then they have the problem of how do you sync that up with the whole Spider-Man thing? Although,
It wouldn't be hard. He's on the
No.
West Coast.
That's true, and they need more West Coast heroes.
It was based upon a comic book called Lethal Protector, where
Yeah.
Venom and Spider-Man made an agreement, like, hey, stop killing people,
Yeah.
and I'll leave you alone. And he's like, cool, I'm going to move to San Francisco.
So you can't watch me totally
Yes.
agree to
Yes.
our agreement.
And so
Yeah.
then he moved to San Francisco, and that's basically where the story picks up.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
I lived in New York. I was fired.
Right.
I'm now in San Francisco.
Well, I guess that's true. I mean, because the way they portrayed Venom, they didn't change anything. They powers wise or depiction or anything like that. And it worked. He didn't have to be just kind of a rough clone of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it did really, really work. So they don't have him using, web shooters. They have him using, the tentacle things, proboscis or whatever from his suit.
Gosh, you got so many nerd words.
Science.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they absolutely should, like, post haste.
Well, speaking of Marvel, Marvel will not answer that question of whether or not Venom is in the universe. In fact, right now they are busy being trolls.
Which means they totally are going to.
Here's when they just don't care anymore.
Okay, what'd they do?
Well, a year ago there was a film called Avengers: Infinity War that took the world by storm, and it was actually 1 year ago yesterday. That the I apologize, 1 year ago tomorrow, that the Avengers Infinity War trailer dropped. November 29th, 2017, Avengers Infinity War broke all the records on the internet because everybody lost their minds.
Right.
Saw it a ton of times right up until the new Lion King trailer took over that.
I think I watched it in here with you guys.
Yeah. Yep. So with that, Avengers 4 is coming out around the same time as Infinity War.
Right.
And so everybody's waiting with bated breath, knowing that possibly
there could be one dropping
there
tomorrow.
could be an Avengers 4 trailer dropping this week. So Avengers jumped on their Twitter and they said, "Here is the Avengers 4 ... character named Thor," and then showed a photo of Thor. So
that's not nice.
They're trolling, but to me it suggests that they might be about to drop something because they want people to come over to their Twitter.
Because now they have our attention.
Yep. So pretty much expect a trailer later this week. Here's the big question, everyone. Are you going to watch the trailer?
Yeah.
But don't me like that.
What do
Dex,
you
are you
mean?
going to watch the Avengers 4
I
trailer?
have no self-control. I wish I did. I can't.
Why
not.
wouldn't you watch it?
Because you're gonna go see the movie.
Yeah.
A trailer's purpose is to try and sell you on a movie that you're on the fence about.
No, the purpose of a trailer like this is to hype you beyond all reasonable expectations.
Yeah.
Could you be any more hyped for Avengers 4?
I'll let you know after I see the trailer.
Okay.
The only time
seriously?
I honestly think that they shouldn't put out trailers for comedy movies.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
they always ruin the best jokes.
They show the
punchlines.
best stuff. Right.
It drives me crazy. But for superhero movies, I'm down with trailers.
Oh, yeah, because then you've got
Pumps you
months of speculation and nerd arguments.
And they change it up sometimes.
They
so if
do.
you notice that, they'll take different scenes and it's different in the movie. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
that
but
they do
I
that.
actually
it
liked-
doesn't appear at all in the movie, like Hulk and Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the delivery of Tom Holland in the trailer for the last
Yeah.
Avengers more than what they used in
Yeah.
the film. I was bummed. So
Yeah, but at least it was different. So
Yeah, exactly. So it's a chance to get extra content, apparently.
Yeah, maybe.
To get excited, to see a glimmer of the plot, new information about it.
Name a movie that could bring more excitement to you with the trailer. Because honestly, like, I don't know anybody who's like, yeah, I might not see Avengers 4. Like, that was the movie everyone was talking about because the crazy ending and everybody talking about what they were going to do. Maybe episode 9 Star Wars, but most of those people are still angry because of the way they treated Luke. So
yeah, if you didn't watch,
awesome
if you didn't watch like the end of Avengers, because this is the end, right? Like this is the final.
Yeah,
like the
but
final
that's
Avengers.
what we don't know.
Kinda. Well, it's the
We
end
don't
of,
know.
It's the end of Captain America for sure.
Is it?
He wrote a Twitter about how he's done.
Yeah, I
Okay, well, how about this? That version of Captain America.
Because here's the thing.
Because we know of at least 2 more Captain Americas.
Yeah, I know, but Chris Hemsworth was also done with Thor entirely, and then did Thor Ragnarok with Taika, and was like, "I'm doing a bunch more."
Yeah, I will do
like
this
he
till I
wants
die.
to do
Yeah.
Thor till yes.
Yeah, but I mean, Chris Evans wrote like a heartfelt goodbye and thank you on Twitter, and I don't know. I think he's done. Maybe
Yeah.
the character's not done. You could have Bucky. You've got.
I don't want Chris
You've
Evans
got
to be done.
Falcon. I mean, well, yeah. Maybe he'll go back to playing Johnny Storm.
Aaron says, I will not be able to keep myself from watching the trailer. I'm just going to try to watch it maybe 1 to 2 times so I don't memorize it.
Maybe one
A day.
Another
Times
member
a
of this
day.
army, hashtag no trailer challenge. Who's with me?
No.
No?
It's too hard, man.
I did that for Star Wars, and maybe that's why I loved The Last Jedi, because I didn't
Yeah.
have any expectations, and all these other nerds were freaking out like, not my Luke. That's like, I don't know.
What was their beef with Luke? Luke was great in that movie.
That's what I thought too. But it's because he's like a grumpy, angry guy. And I'm like, oh, you mean they're like, it's Luke. He never would have done that. He
Yeah,
would
he
have been.
would.
He's a Jedi Master. And I'm like, wait. So you're telling me that's how a Jedi Master would react? Much like old Ben Kenobi, who went to Tatooine and lived in a cave, or I don't know, Yoda, who went to Dagobah and lived in a
That's
cave.
the natural social progression of a Jedi Master.
Yeah.
Young
Old
and
and grumpy.
wide-eyed to curmudgeon.
Yes, it's basically Bill Peterson.
Yeah, exactly. He just gets more and more crusty every time. Yeah. I love that guy.
By the way, Cruz said, speaking of that whole trailer thing, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
They did that. Wreck-It Ralph 2. There's a lot of stuff that's not in the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was just basically the trailer. So
I love Wreck-It Ralph, but I can't show it to my kids yet because those alien kind of takeover thingies in the other game, in the Hero's Duty.
Stop sheltering your kids.
What are they, too
is
scared?
terrifying.
Oh,
it scares me.
Oh, okay. Gosh, he is
I know
such
it's
a
gonna
sweet
scare
little
them.
Amish man.
Wow.
I
What
have a
other
mustache.
movies?
I have
Okay.
a mustache, sir.
Forget Comics Corner. What other movies are you shielding your children from that are excellent?
Mallrats.
Well, no.
Do they get to watch SpongeBob?
They have no interest.
Oh, because they've never watched it.
Okay.
That's why. You're a terrible dad.
I know.
Jacqueline said she never even saw Infinity War because she's heard how it ended and just had no desire.
Oh, well, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Spoilers. I mean,
What? It didn't matter. I mean, yeah, the ending was crazy, but come on.
yeah, but that's part of the big thing that everyone's freaking out about. Like, oh, they got all these characters together for finally, oh my gosh, they've been doing it in little bits and spurts all over the MCU, and now they've done it, and wait, what?
Nah, it's not even the movie. The movie should have just been called Thanos, and it was brilliant.
It was great, but I could see someone not wanting to go see it because they know how it ends. I mean,
that's weird though. But it's the experience of going to watch a movie is like it's like candy for your eyes.
It is.
So just because you know the ending, it still doesn't make the experience go away.
Just because you know there's a Tootsie Roll inside the center of the Tootsie Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
can
I
still
would
enjoy it.
I would go still and see it, but I understand how some people might feel
I can
that
see
way.
the disappointment, but to
Yeah.
give up and not want to watch it, you're just the sore loser.
Maybe they'll watch it on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it will be releasing to Netflix on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
Good segue. Netflix announced that they're making a live-action Cowboy Bebop series.
Wow.
Nerd.
Yeah. So maybe you should explain to people what Cowboy Bebop is.
Oh, man.
Because
Okay.
it's anime.
Yeah.
It's
Nerd.
old school anime. Like it was around, it's like I was telling Steve about this earlier. So like when we were coming up, because he and I are about the same age.
Yeah.
Is that anime wasn't really a thing available in America.
Somehow I still landed the girl because when I met Chrissy, I had Cowboy Bebop wall scrolls in my living room.
Wow.
So,
Wall scrolls.
yes, they were cloth
Wow.
posters from Japan.
I'm a nerd.
That I got
Wow.
from Japan.
I yield to you,
Nerd.
sir.
I
to you.
still have all of them.
I'm sure
I am
you do.
I was an anime nerd.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop was what got me into all of that junk, actually, because it's like jazz focused. So the music was different and
Yeah.
cool, and it was these like bounty hunters, if you will,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, in space. And so it was kind of a space western pre-Firefly.
Yeah. It was proof of concept that that thing would work.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The music was amazing.
Yeah, and I never like watched a whole bunch of it, but I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to watch like Record of the Lodoss War, Vampire Hunter D.
You're a nerd.
I would even say that that the original and space versions of Voltron is anime.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
The nerd smell is overwhelming.
It is. I
proto
apologize.
proto anime.
I really apologize.
So that should be really cool. When's that going to drop?
Hold on a second. Hold on. I think we have Hulk on the phone. Is this the Hulk?
Yes, this is a foreign conversation.
Yes, Hulk.
This is the Hulk.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh
Hulk.
my gosh. Shout out to Steven Christian for trying to do a Hulk impression.
Is this the Incredible Hulk?
This is the Incredible Steven.
The incredible hair, more like it.
Yes.
This is the incrediblest, boringest conversation I've ever heard in my life.
I agree with you.
I'm with Dex. This is great. Hey, I just don't have many chances to call you guys. So I just wanted to chime in and say, like, let's switch topics.
Steven, would you prefer us to talk about chord advancement theory or something?
No, I did want to say, like, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I thought I said it to you a while ago, Steve-O. Did you ever see that Nightcrawler led Wolverine to the Lord?
No.
I did see that.
I saw something about that,
What?
yeah.
You never saw that?
No,
I pulled
you
it up.
didn't send this to me.
What? You've never
You must
seen
be
that?
thinking of your new friends in Florida.
Traitor.
Wow.
Or new old friends. I mean, they're kind of people I've hung out since I was a child.
Yeah.
But whatever, whatever. It's consequential. I'm just saying, I thought that was really cool, and I didn't know if everybody had seen that. I thought that was awesome.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
So look that up.
The Nightcrawler character, he's German, and he is Catholic and a very devout one at that. And he provides a great conversation point for people, especially when he was first introduced as a character who looks very kind of demonic, but yet has a deep and sincere faith in Christ. So
I was on the X-Men cartoon, which we talked about earlier.
Oh, well, I don't know if he led him to the Lord. He led him to like inner peace or something. I remember that episode.
They engaged in a theological debate about sin and redemption, and Wolverine ends up taking time to pray and invite God into his life.
I don't know about that. That's implied.
Yeah.
Really?
Is it implied?
No, I saw it.
Relevant Magazine says it happened.
No, the cartoon, he literally does. In the cartoon,
Wow,
the animated series, he literally does. Logan is on his knees in the chapel in the church and talking to the Lord to forgive him. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of fruit
So
in that
hey,
guy's
real
life.
fast. So the age-old question, of course, is like, what superhero power would you want? And I think for the longest time it was Magneto, and then recently it changed to Nightcrawler, probably in the last few years. But now that I'm moving, I want the super ability to like shrink things so they fit inside a pod.
That's a good call.
Because
Yeah.
it would be so less stressful.
It would, but
oh my god!
you can go back to teleportation though. Just move the whole house in a blink of an eye, man.
Wow.
Whoa.
He can't because he sold the house. So
Well,
he's
no,
got to
the
somehow get all the
household.
stuff in the house.
The household.
But he can't. So
how far can Nightcrawler teleport?
2 miles. 2 miles, unless it's 3 miles if he's going north or south.
Yeah, and then he's exhausted. So it'd take you about a month to teleport.
But Vanisher could do it.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, you're out of luck, man.
Nerd.
Also, I just want to.
I don't want. Never mind.
I got to give you a huge
was
shout out.
thank you.
Steven, one of my oldest friends in the world, and he's moving next week. And I just
Yeah.
want to say thank you for not hitting me up to help you move. That is a true friend.
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm a
seen him
nerd.
in like a month. So rather than spend time together and help him pack up stuff, he just knew I wouldn't want to help him move. So he's a true friend. True friend.
True friend.
Well,
Yeah.
also,
Well, you don't have a truck, so.
you weigh as much as my wife, 90 pounds. So if I'm going to ask you to move something, why don't I just ask her to move something? It's the same amount of
Wow.
You know,
So,
It's not really true.
man,
strength ability.
I'm gonna miss you so little. Oh gosh. So
Steve or Julia, help me move this box. I know this is just. It doesn't matter which one of you guys does it.
Steven, don't worry. We never took
Or-
friendship personal.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
So glad I have a laugh track.
not even too soon. That's this is right about the time we can use that.
Yep.
All right.
Truly. All right. Well.
All right,
All
buddy.
right. Love you all. Have
Love you
fun.
too.
Love in the
Love you,
chapel.
man. Bye.
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 It's okay, Steven. It's okay.
And here's Wolverine accepting Christ.
Tell me, preacher, what's God's purpose in that?
Neuherzl is isolated. The people know nothing about mutants. Perhaps I am here to help open their hearts.
I can't believe you've never seen
Wolverine sounds like the demon in the Carmen song.
I think it is Carmen.
I must leave so no one will be hurt.
Running away, preacher? What's wrong? Lose your faith?
Oh, I can't wait.
Wolvie, bro! Hit him with it!
And then he turns
Nightcrawler,
around and
throw
says,
it out.
"What do you mean by that?"
Oh, really?
Oh.
Nope, that's not what
No.
happens.
Okay, end of the show.
In the show, the church is on fire.
So where does he,
When's he
where
give
does
his
he-
Yeah,
life
get to
to
the
Jesus?
praying part.
Come on.
Right
Come on.
here at the end?
Road.
I'm just gonna-
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There he is.
there he is.
There,
There he is.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You comforted me. I will trust and will not be afraid.
Yep, he accepted.
He just like read scripture in a 90s
Isn't that
X-Men
cool?
cartoon.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
cool is that?
What?
Okay,
That
so
was
at
awesome.
what point did he say the sinner's prayer? Like, I mean,
Do you have to say it word for
Oh,
word?
no.
Show me where in scripture you have to say the sinner's prayer.
Yeah.
I knew you guys
You
were
little
nailing it to the
Amish
wall for
guy
that.
with your
Okay,
beard.
first of all, I have a mustache. I'm not Amish. Second of all, that's what I remember as well. That he prays in a church and reads a bit of scripture, but he doesn't ask for forgiveness.
Oh gosh.
He just finds some kind of
He said
comfort.
he'd trust and not be afraid.
Listen, man.
Sounds good to
Are
me.
you guys really going to get on my case?
He's at an altar reading the Bible, and then he closes his eyes. We don't know what he said to the Lord after that.
Are you suggesting that we can't know the intent of the heart of a fictional cartoon character?
Thief on the cross, all he had to say was,
like,
don't
hey,
forget
don't forget me. And it's like, dude, today you'll be with me in paradise.
Boom.
Just because Billy Graham did not show up.
Maybe you should go back to school.
And say, if you are right here in the front row, that was
Wolverine
more like
is a Christian.
that's like the
worst.
villain. That was like the villain from the Muppet movie. Remember the Muppet movie?
Yes.
That was like, what was his
No,
name?
it sounds like the villain from Fifth Element.
Or Boss Hogg from
That's terrible.
Dukes of Hazzard. I cannot. I've never even attempted a Billy Graham impression.
Fictional character.
Yeah, who fictionally gave his life to the Lord.
I will concede that. Yes, he is fictionally saved.
Oh,
I'm
hold
good
on,
with that.
Hold on. I believe we have Wolverine on the phone.
Oh,
Wolverine,
gosh.
go ahead. Wolverine.
This new theology is full of crap.
Oh,
my gosh.
Wolverine, it sounds just like
What
him.
the heck? Jason, are you serious? You don't have to say the sinner's prayer.
I didn't say you had
What are you
to.
talking about? The Bible says if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, he said, I trust in you.
Yep.
What are you, there's
Amen.
Romans road is not even found in Romans.
Fine. Anyone can read from a book. It doesn't mean he put his trust in him. He's quoting. Who knows if he made it personal?
Gosh. He's in a chap. Oh.
Oh, because he's in a church, it makes it special? Really? That's where we're going?
He's talking. He's clearly admitting that there is. Oh, okay. I'm coming in there. Oh my God.
Yeah, come on in here.
Yeah, you
Please
come in
come in
here.
here.
You
Please
come in here.
Please come hang out.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Yeah.
This is great.
Fired up.
All right.
All right.
Wrap on the boxing gloves.
Hang up on her. Hang up.
Stay in character
Hang
next
up.
time. Stay in character.
Love you.
Okay,
Love you.
bye.
So
Oh my
mad.
God. Okay, for the record, I do not think someone needs to say the sinner's prayer. I'm just saying that is incredibly ambiguous for Relevant Magazine.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, he's saved. I'm like, okay, yeah, a lot of fruit in that guy's life.
Let's see. This is exactly what it says before you roast Relevant Magazine. Remember when Nightcrawler led Wolverine to Christ on the 90s X-Men cartoon?
Clickbait.
Hey, look at this.
Clickbait.
This article came out on July 16th. That's my birthday. Before the X-Men were blockbuster superstars at the box office, many children of the 90s remember them from the comics and their afternoon cartoon TV show. Sure, visually the show doesn't hold up to today's animation standards, but it contains some really powerful storytelling and some surprisingly complex character development.
It does.
In this scene, not only do Wolverine and Nightcrawler engage in a theological debate about sin and redemption, Wolverine ends up also taking time to pray and invite God into his life. It's a pretty powerful moment for a kid's show.
Yep. A lot of comments, a lot of people commenting on the video, and a lot of atheists are like, you know what? I'm an atheist, but I appreciate the depth of the character being portrayed here. Great show.
Absolutely. That
People
was
were
a
saying
great
they cried.
cartoon.
They loved this scene.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
So-
dude, I watch every episode.
Are you guys watching The Gifted?
No, I'm not, but I hear from Snicky that it's really good.
It's actually really good. Yeah, it's really, really good. I
They're in
think
their
the second season
second
just came
season,
out,
yeah.
and I think I finished it. There might be more episodes, but it's, you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. They did a good job with it.
Well, wasn't there two kind of shows like the same? Like there was
Mhm.
Gifted and then New Mutants or something like that?
What's the other one
Steve-O?
called? It was there's two shows on Hulu.
That were X-Men shows?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ish.
are you thinking of the Runaways?
Runaways. That's not
Runaways,
X-Men,
but
is
that's
it?
not
Marvel.
real.
That wasn't
It's
X-Men.
more. That's more. of
Runaways
Avengers, if
is
anything.
Unless
really
you're thinking
good.
of
Yeah.
Legion, because that
No,
was
there
that
was
in
another
an
one
X-Men
where
universe.
it's like young mutants on the run, but
It's
it
the
wasn't
Runaways.
Gifted.
Yeah.
Maybe okay. I thought there was another one that just didn't make
Runaway.
it.
There's been a lot. It's
Yeah.
trending. I watched the first season of The Gifted, and I never got into the second season. I don't know why.
Yeah, and
It was good production value.
Yeah, I heard it was really good, and some people asked me about it. I kind of went toward. I watched some of Runaways. I read that whole comic series.
Yeah, we watched the whole first season, Chrissy and I. She enjoyed it more than I did.
Really?
Yep.
And I loved Legion. I watched all of that.
Dude, this last season of Legion, though,
I haven't watched
was
that yet.
way out there.
Yeah, we tried
The
watching.
whole
We
first
watched a
season was
couple
way out
episodes.
there.
I don't think I finished it.
I didn't either. I
Yeah.
need to.
It's like you have
It's
to
out there.
really like
Pay attention.
dissect every episode.
So I don't like horror and scary things at all. Like that's not my jam because my imagination is too
Because
good.
Amish.
I think. Yeah,
Because he's scared of Wreck-It Ralph. So
'cause- well, yes, I'm not ashamed of that. And so like Legion was like just trippy enough. Where I was like, yeah, okay, this I'm pushing myself. This is good. This is a great series for like character development. And when you have mind-altering powers and a mind-altering disability with schizophrenia, what's real and what's super.
And they do such a good job.
They do, because as a viewer, you're like, what is going on?
It's so trippy.
It is. It really is. So, yeah, it was great, but I just never got around to the second season.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if it's too much for people. I hope it doesn't get canceled.
I hope not, but it's critically acclaimed, and he does a great job.
Speaking of cartoons, anybody watch the new She-Ra? That was actually a question on.
Yeah, I saw it come up on my Netflix feed. Is it any good?
I didn't even know.
I've never seen it.
No.
I was surprised because I said, Chrissy, you want to watch this? And she was like, She loved She-Ra.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot of positive feedback, and I'm weirded out. I never my sister loved She-Ra.
I watched She-Ra because it came on after He-Man, and I didn't want to go do my homework.
Yeah.
So that was my whole motivation. It was fine. It was the same. It was kind of copy paste.
Yeah. Somebody also did not watch the Avengers film because they refused to after Ragnarok. Ragnarok ruined it.
Really?
And now I just blocked him. Don't worry, I just blocked him.
Good, thanks.
That's still my favorite Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hands
Ragnarok's
down.
really funny.
But that was one
really
of those, the scene with Hulk and Thor in the arena.
So
the
good.
trailer completely ruined that scene.
Unless
that would have
that's-
been the
you know what?
greatest scene if they wouldn't have shown it.
That's what I just realized. That's what they're talking about.
But
the
still,
trailer.
the whole movie was good.
The trailer. It ruined that great moment.
It did.
So, anyways. All right, moving on.
Well, let's just finish out the show with more nerd stuff. We might as well.
Well, we've been talking about good nerd stuff. How about a little tragic nerd stuff in regards to DC?
Yeah.
I always get called out for only talking Marvel, but that's because only Marvel's good.
Because DC is depressing.
Yeah. J.K. Simmons, he played J. Jonah Jameson in the original Spider-Man films. He recently played Commissioner Gordon in the Justice League movie.
He's a phenomenal actor.
Brilliant actor.
I like him so much.
In a recent interview, they asked him about his possible return as Commissioner Gordon. And for people who actually enjoyed him, he said, nothing has changed. There are conversations going on that I'm not going to make public, but as far as I know, there's no opportunity in the immediate future for me to do more Commissioner Gordon, but I continue to be optimistic that it will happen again.
Yeah.
He's not the only one. Back in September, Ben Affleck was spotted heading into an important meeting with Warner Brothers. They still haven't stated what the meeting was, but recently they've suggested that the actor's involvement in the future of DC has been clarified one way or another. They're just not announcing it yet. So
they've made a decision,
They've
but
made
they
a
haven't
decision.
declared that decision.
Yes. And then also, that was around the time that Henry Cavill, there was a rumor that he would not be playing Superman anymore.
He's a great Superman.
Right?
So good.
He's just great.
so good.
He's just great. I just recently saw the Mission Impossible Fallout for the first time. Brilliant in that.
Oh.
He's a great actor.
He is. I liked him in that Cold War spy movie.
Yes.
What was that called?
The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
He's just a great actor.
So clever.
He really is.
Yeah,
So,
he is.
He's going to be starring in The Witcher, the new Netflix TV series.
Oh, really?
So that's-
yeah. Did you guys see the, was it just a photo?
It was just an image of him.
Ah, it looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet ponytail, bro. It looked
So
weird.
he still hasn't clarified whether or not he's coming back because he did that video and he was still wearing like a Krypton lifting team T-shirt and he had an
Yeah.
action figure and so
That's cool. Now, wasn't there talks for a while there that they were just going to reboot the whole thing?
that's still kind of
But
the
yet,
talk.
Aquaman's
I was
coming
gonna
out
say,
any second now.
Here's the problem. Yesterday, they finally released the initial reviews of Aquaman. People are comparing it to Star Wars Underwater. They're comparing it to the original Guardians of the Galaxy film.
Really?
And the fun and excitement of Thor Ragnarok.
Really?
People are saying that this is the very best DC film
ever,
right up against The Dark Knight.
Wow.
Which is like bold words.
They gotta back that
Usually
up.
studios don't say stuff like that
No.
far out because it can garner excitement or it can make people pessimistic. of
Right.
it.
But, you know, that makes a lot of sense because I was reading some articles from 10 or more years ago when people were making fun of Marvel for bringing out their third stringers
Yeah.
like Iron Man
Yeah.
to the big screen because they had sold off or pawned off all their quote-unquote good characters.
Right. Yeah.
And my son was like mad reading the article with me. And I was like, no, you have to understand.
Yeah.
No one cared about Iron Man.
No one.
Captain America was passe.
I was there opening day.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, I was
So-
in Canada when that came out and I watched it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just like, so sometimes it's the characters you least expect that could really just take off and capture the populace's imagination. And so I'm not surprised that
Yeah.
Aquaman might be that.
Well, and maybe this is why. Maybe this is it. Everyone, I mean, I shouldn't say everyone, because there were people who didn't read comics or didn't grow up with that kind of around them.
But everyone knows Superman.
Everyone knows Superman. Everyone knows Batman. Everybody knows Spider-Man, right? But these characters that you don't really know, maybe you're open for more interpretation. Think about any Christian movie where they decide to do something based upon the life of Jesus or the life of Paul or something. It is scrutinized more than it is praised because it's like, that's not my Jesus.
Yeah, within an inch of his life,
Right. And so, I mean, even Passion of the Christ, it was roasted by certain camps because, well, it didn't include this or you missed that or the character of Jesus, this, whatever it was.
Did Jesus stumble the appropriate number of times on the way to the cross? Yeah.
Seriously. And so there are so many critics. Maybe that's why Guardians of the Galaxy and these like B and C characters are doing well, like Aquaman, because you have less stock in it.
You can give it the meaning that you want to give it.
So are you saying we just need to stop trying to like critically own everything and just maybe, I don't know, have joy and enjoy things?
I think you can do both.
Okay, good. Wolverine's saved.
Okay.
He's saved,
Wolverine
man.
is going to be in heaven.
He's got the joy, joy, joy.
Down in his heart.
Was he on TBN?
Was he on TV? Come on.
Nerd.
Oh, Jason Mills. Pastor Jason Mills, everybody. Thanks for coming in, man.
Of course, anytime.
Oh, and dude, we got the Lobo Theater. Somebody donated that $1,000.
Super excited about that.
But they want us to pick the movie. And I'm like,
You guys pick the movie?
No. I want them to. Pick the movie, person.
Fifth
We're
Element.
not picking the movie.
Fifth Element.
Come in. I could watch that movie.
Come in.
Multipass.
My man. Multipass.
All right, guys, if you missed any of the show, of course, YouTube or twitch.tv, we upload. You guys can go back and watch. Just search Star 88 FM. Go to iTunes as well, or download the app. We're on demand there. Star 88 FM in the App Store. All right, have a beautiful Wednesday, my dudes. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
That's all we got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour.